Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the new event on this crazy snowy day here in Canada. We're going to be hatching some eggs today. The brand new Tadbulb Shiny came out today, and of course, Toxel in those eggs. But give me 2 seconds while the chat phone loads in. We'll just watch Pikachu jump around for a minute while it does that. There we go, I can see you guys. Up lunch, got an Eevee in here as well, otherwise known as Rachel, Crazy Bunch's Fire King. How you guys doing? Today, we're going to be hatching eggs. That's pretty much the main focus of this event. I mean, like, the new watch will be coming out after the global challenge, but I think most people, including myself, are mainly excited about the eggs. The eggs are sick. Brand new 2Ks that I have noticed are not a guaranteed drop, so that kind of sucks. Ashley, what's up? Got Cayman as well. Nicholas Reginald Pokestop in the house. Very chilly Wales. Yeah, I gotcha. We have a blizzard right now in my area, so I got the umbrella rocking today. It's being, like, kind of torn out of my hands. Also, Kay, thank you very much for grabbing me the ticket for this event. We're going to check the results of that in just a second here, but big thank you to Kay, as always, for grabbing me those tickets. Hey, Saturo, what's up? Launch, dude, I heard you caught a shiny bird. That's insane. It was a Zapdos, right? Marissa, good to see ya. And yeah, so I got some eggs of the new eggs, but you'll notice there's also 10Ks still, and 5Ks dropping. And that's a little bit gross. I was kind of hoping they'd just give us 2s, but it is what it is. At least we get a fair amount of the 2Ks. Playing some Legends ZA, nice. Rank 1 PvP Belly Bowl a 0-15-10, okay. Gotcha. Shiny Zappy after 70 throws? That was like my first bird. Alright, let's pop the Daily Incense, and then we're going to check all these guys, which I believe are all Tadbulbs. Dude, that ticket's pretty good to get the incubator, too. Alright, let's do this. Pop on Kyurem for 20 minutes or so. The usual. Yesterday was rough. All my gear broke, so we didn't end up seeing a bird, which was very rude, but today's the day. I hope so. Guess what your 100th hundo was? Did it come from an egg? I feel like it's an egg hundo. I don't know, man. You tell me. I'm curious. Shiny Fido's not available yet. I don't think that's part of this event, right? That's the Pals event coming up, which I think is later on this month. And also, let's get my star piece down. There we go. All right, let's get into the checks. So this can be shiny now. Let's see. Number 1 is not a shiny at 380. I'm not too sure what I'm looking for IVs-wise, but we'll find out. Number 2 is a 373, so worse. Okay, got a Hundo Garchomp? No way, that's sick. That's a cool one, man. Hey, Leo, what's up, man? Man, I'm trying to not have my umbrella blow away. It is, like, insanely windy. And it was a nice day, and the second that I was about to go live, it's blizzarding snow and high winds. So, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Hopefully I can hang on to this umbrella. It's almost ripped out of my hands like 3 times. That's the research? Okay. Sweet, we're looking for a 390. So the first one I got was decent then, I guess. Not too shabby. We got a couple more checks in there, though. We're gonna go check in just a second. The hammer guys are back here, too. They only work in the snow. Of course, we've established that in the past. Couple more checks, though. Number 1 is a 369. Nice. I think the final check is a Tadbulb, too, right? I don't think that's the watch roll. I could be wrong. Come on. Not shiny 368, so a little bit worse. And I think there's 2 identical pages for these researchers. Usually, I could be wrong again on that. Hey, what's up, Mark? Grab an incubator. We're going to need that. Some XP. Why 9,400? Is that the dex number for Watchroll or something like that? And a Tadbulb of 370. Okay. Why that much XP? Why not 10k? Is there something to that? There has to be. Anyways. The spawns are looking like they're back in this area. Is that just... am I seeing things? This area yesterday only had like 2 spawns. And this is like a historically very good area for me to grind in. But yesterday was kind of like barren, so... Did they mess with the spawns, or is that only part of the event? I don't know. Either way, I like it. And lots of regular Pikachus around. I think a lot of you guys probably fall in the same boat as me, but I don't have any shiny Pikachus that aren't costume. I have, like, I think 110 shiny Pikachus in my account, and every single one of them has a costume. I don't have any of the naked shoes. So I'm kind of excited if I could pick one of those up today, because they are full odds. Alright, here we go. 5k going in. Not an event egg. What is it? Indeedy, okay. Yeah, Garlic, I was going to say that. It looked a lot better. Maybe they messed with it again. Maybe too many people were complaining about spawn level going down. I don't know. Hey, Nightmare, what's up? What about you? What's the first shine of the day going to be? Oh my god. Dude, when the wind hits the umbrella from the right angle, it just like takes flight. I gotta grip this thing heavily today. I'm gonna lose it. Well, let's incubate this guy. So these are the brand new eggs I was talking about before. And pretty amazing. I mean, Pichu and Elekid are kind of like the worst things you can get from this, but shiny boosted Tadbulb in here, and then of course the Toxel again, which I know a lot of people are still looking for, including myself. I have some, but I take more. Hey, Catherine, what's up? The big toe. I haven't been called that in a couple of days, I feel like. This thing not catch? We'll get on to page 2 of this. I think it's going to be the same thing, right? We're already halfway done, and it looks like, yeah, walk, catch. Okay. Easy enough. I like how it's easy. And lots of good checks. That research ticks all the boxes for things that we like. Easy to do, encounters. I mean, incubator's really nice in there, too. So again, a huge shout out to Kay for grabbing me that. Truly appreciated. Elekid's cool, yeah. I mean, some people don't have it. I'm just saying, like, that's the worst you can get from those eggs, and that's not really bad at all. Middle check first is an Eevee on a 459. I think those are the Evolve quest. I don't know what these ones are. Number 2 is a Chinchou, okay. So I assume that's going to be all electric Pokemon in here. And last but not least, ooh, a Tadbulb. I think that was a catch 15. Pretty sure it was catch 15, so gonna be on the lookout for those. Oh, nice! The shiny Starly! I look away at the chat for 1 second. Not the shiny I picked to see today, but we'll take him, man. Let's go. That's a great start, 6 minutes in. Full odds as well. He's not part of this event, as far as I know. Proxy, I started playing in 2023, and not bad. Dude, for Wild Spawn, not bad. Random Starly, okay. I would have never guessed that in 1,000 years. But usually if I start off like that, it's going to be a very lucky day. You know with me, it's all or nothing. I either get everything or nothing. So hopefully today's the day we get everything. And what does he have for us? Good sir? He's a ghost grunt. Not particularly interested in that. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I always like these events that have, like, actually good eggs. And I know that eggs are kind of a scam and expensive and stuff. But they give you some hope. They're exciting. Every time you get a big batch of eggs going in, you just think, you know, something crazy could happen. And I've never hatched a Shundo. Would be awesome to get it now. Yo, Neptune, what's up, man? Catch 15 has... Okay, it's a 33% chance. We have mathematician lunch in the house. Yo, Neptune with the gifted. It goes to King. If you're in the house, King, please say thank you to Neptune. Seriously, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Starting the day off with a bang. We got a shiny Starly just a second ago. And the nifty gifty from Neptune. Thank you, dude. Hopefully we can find lots and lots of the new Tadbulbs today. I've been seeing a decent amount of them in the wild. Almost just posted the shiny count into my code requirements. Oh, God. At work? Yeah, that would not be good. They'd be like, what are you talking about? Also, this can be a Dittopotamus. He is. Not. Dude, the Ditto rate has seemed low, or my luck for them has just been bad. I'm not sure. I'm not a Ditto scientist or anything like that, but it seems like it's been a lot lower. Yo, Illusion, what's up, man? Today I'm a walking icicle, actually. It's just a nice snowy blizzard and lots of wind. This gives us a Chinchou again. Gonna take a photo of my buddy. Zerkatry loves that. And he's so photogenic, too, so I ought to do this more. Hey, what's up, King? Alright. We took his photo. Whoever said AI will take a job is wrong. No one can exchange BT's mods and BT himself. I don't know. Give it like a year. And there's gonna be like an AI Grindz. It'll like look just like me, only slightly less handsome and more Robotronic. This is a Trap Inch, okay. All gonna get our steps in this week. The eggs? Yeah, for sure. I mean, in typical fashion for me, anytime there's any event that involves walking, it seems like my weather takes a horrible turn for the worst. Like, our warmest day for the rest of the week is supposed to be -9 and blizzards, so I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. But we'll gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? We'll get them. It'll happen. Yeah, King, it picks from the sub list. So anyone that is subscribed to the channel. But that was from Mr. Neptune just a second ago. With the nifty gifty. Nickel 66%. Okay, not so bad. That's up there. The Geodude. Today was our nicest day, says Marissa, really. Yeah, we had like a couple half-mile days, which is uncharacteristic, and now it's back to just snow and wetness and coldness. the typical Canada style. So that's good. I don't even really care about me, like my body freezing. It just wrecks all my gear. I gotta like wear umbrellas and water protective stuff for the phone so that they don't get destroyed like yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. Literally everything broke all at once. So I've got some new stuff. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine today. I don't know. Nightbot will steal your job and time everyone out? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Nightbot's stolen a few jobs for sure. There's some channels that only have Nightbot as a mod. Tadbulb, please. Not a shiny. Oh my god, the wind is so strong here. This umbrella is pressed up against my face. I'm like angling it sideways so that it doesn't blow away, but it is literally hugged up against my face right now. That wind could stop. That'd be great. Here we go. First batch of eggs going in. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Elekid. Number 2. Ooh, the Toxie. Number 3. Another Elekid. And last but not least. Okay. Dude, those are good eggs, though. Those have some potential. Elekid was a 96. All right. Not bad. And they're going to be 1 kilometer eggs because they are half hatch distance in a 2K to begin with. Ooh, those are exciting. Those are some good eggs. I mean, like, even if you're not getting shinies, getting some good IV Toxels and stuff, it's pretty sick. Also, catch 15 is the flying squirrel guy. So that's great. And of course I hatch those when I'm in between a bunch of stops. I can't pick up new eggs till we get to the bird park now, but it's fine. That's okay. Let me go and see if I got any hundos or anything. I caught this last night. I thought it was super exciting. And also in my stack was a Dwebble. At some point we got this and I didn't know and stacked it. Or I had that glitch where like my inventory was full or something like that. I don't know. Well, yeah. Plane tickets on hold, says K. At this point, you're a frequent flyer. They should just know. 2K drop seems decent. Yeah, I kind of wish it was guaranteed. It would be nice if it was one of those events where like you only get 2s, but they got to stick some 5s and 10s in there. And I guess at least it's half hatch. So like a 10K is only 3.3 with the super. And the 10Ks have good potential. Same with the 5s. I mean, the 5Ks have a lot of trash in there, but they're still in DD and a couple decent things. Hey, LaGlass, what's up, man? My day's going good. How about you? Other than the weather working against me, but that's fine. I'm kind of used to that. Our air miles could attend me to all the Go Fest this year, says K. Yeah, I think so. They're like, what's your reason for flying? I sent some bad shiny luck. I got to go appear in the office. Should I do this Ralts? I kind of feel like I should do this Ralts. It's not really a pressing issue, but part of my brain is like, do it. It's going to be blue. All right, I'm going to do it. Just real quick. And also bring a Zappy Dappy do as well. 7K's mostly trash. Christmas ones were good. Yeah, the 7Ks are usually not very good eggs. I mean, there is exceptions to that. Yo, what is this snow right now? I drove here and there was no snow at all. It's like a whiteout. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like these like ice pellets pretty much hitting my umbrella. Dude, come on. Only shiny hatch so far was a Dino. I hatched one of those recently too. I posted the short last night of it. Still a good shiny, but yeah, not what we were going for. YouTube telling me I need to be sub for a minute. Yeah, it's a glitch night. It's been happening for ages. And instead of YouTube fixing it, they're just like, yeah, let's just do nothing. All right, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. BT's ASMR. Dude, this wind is insane. The snow is blowing sideways and my umbrella is like, is pretty much, my neck and head is the only thing holding this back from flying away. Here we go, blue. Well, frick. And I think you want a 308 on that, right? Yo, this wind. I'm like actually like a little bit worried about that. My umbrella is like, got a mind of its own. But yeah, that unsub thing is a YouTube glitch, which I'm sure they know about. They just don't like to do anything that's actually helpful, unfortunately. So that's good. And also we got the Yamper. Really bad at what the heck. Yeah, Garlic, it's insane here. Like, I drove here and it was fine. It is a full whiteout. I can see like maybe like 10 feet in front of me only. And I got like the big umbrella and I'm still being pelted sideways with lots of freezing snow rain. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean not very good at all. I should have done the city grind first. Would block the winds a little bit, but we're in the bird park. We're here now. Let's see what happens. It's just very hard to grind and walk and hold this huge umbrella when it's windy because it's kind of like being torn out of my hands every 5 seconds. Also, Wimpodius Maximus. Hey, Carrie, what's up? How you been? Any luck with the Agitos yet? Yeah, Saturo, dude, YouTube just, I don't know. They got other stuff going on, I guess. I wish I could show you my umbrella without ruining my whole setup right now. It is just bouncing around. Like, the wind howling under here is insane. It seems like it's not going to be sustainable. I'm waiting for it to flip inside out. Probably going to happen any second. Oh my god. Got back from Texas. Guess what? Get something good? Get another Shundo? Alright, let's get rid of these guys. And yeah, the park here is mucho icy too. So we got ice and wind. A nice combination for today. You're going to LA? No way. That's awesome. Yeah, it'll be an awesome trip. So glad to hear that. What's your park day? Have you picked it yet? Little Pop? Tadbulb, please. Well, frick. This shiny is not the best, but the Belly Bolt is sick. Need that. Also, I don't think this is a Voltorb nest. I think that's just a event spawn that's very prevalent in these parts. So what I'm guessing is Tadbulb is probably full odds in the wild, and I guess boosted out of eggs for sure. I'm not sure about quests, maybe. But I think that's the rub. I'm pretty sure. Saturo says, I like your voice. Well, thanks, man. There's a Blaziken up here. We could defeat Blaziken. Yampy, it's a 317, not good. Let's get rid of this. And I think I need one more egg, right? Yeah. Well, let's wait to spin the gym. I'll incubate them all together. A chicken baby off the Daily Incense. Usually an egg hatch spawn only. Going to Chicago Go Fest? I should be. That's the plan. But that's like a mile away, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, so to speak. Oh my god. Yo, this snow and rain combination in wind needs to stop. I thought it was bad before we crossed the bridge. This side is way worse. One Tadbulb today? A shiny one? The voice of an angel, says Marissa. You guys are fluffing me, man. You guys are too nice. My head's gonna be too big to fit back in my car on the way home if you guys keep saying that. Well, let's do the Blaziken. This guy right here with his evil eyes. Alright. Dude, listen to that. That's all ice pellets hitting my umbrella. Oh my god. I don't know who wants this, but snipe on in if you do, or let me know. If you want an invitito. Fluffing nope, says Lunch. Hey, what's up, Malik? Dude, all the birds, this is like something out of a movie, man. All the wind is picking up and all this like crazy hail, and birds are just flocking away. There's like 1,000 birds flying away. They're like, yo, I'm gonna head out. It's getting nasty. Fluffing your wings, fluffing something. Let's get my Zerky boy in here. If the water on my screen could go away for a sec, there we go. Oh my god, getting wind today too, Carrie? Yeah. This is insane. I mean, like, wind is one thing, but when it's combined with freezing rain, snow, it's making it almost impossible to keep my phone dry, even with an umbrella. It's just so nice listening to a professional Pokemon Go narrator. I don't know about the whole professional thing, maybe. I say a few things that are less than professional, I would say. Sounds brutal. Yeah, garlic is nuts. Real pro it up. Why the question mark? Hi? Is that how you said it? With the infliction at the end? Duncan got your order wrong? Carrie, I've only had Duncan a couple times in my life. And when I was in New York, I'm there at 5 in the morning. I ordered a black coffee. The dude hands me an iced coffee, and I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry, I wanted a regular one. He's like, well, can you just drink it? I'm like, no, dude, I just ordered a black coffee. What do you mean? Can you just do your job? Like, he was treating me like I was being difficult because he gave me an iced coffee. He, like, rolled his eyes and stuff, too. I'm like, all right. Well, sorry you made the wrong thing, man. My bad. It was crazy. All 6 donuts and 3 drinks are wrong? Hey, Klexa, what's up? How many hundos is Paper Plane? 504, I think. I think so. Alright, we're almost there. Can you... Yeah, dude, crazy. That's what I mean. Like, he was, like, mad at me that I wouldn't just accept that he made a mistake. I was like, oh, yeah, I'd really just like the thing that I ordered there, bud. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens on this one. I think 1627 is the hundo. I don't do too many Blaze of Chickens, but I have to do a bunch to level up to level 80 and stuff, so... And it's a good shiny. Pretty useful. But here we go. Come on. Well, frick. Ooh. Decent IV. So not a total frick, but like kind of a frick. I am trying to rack my brain to think of ways that I'm not going to lose this umbrella, because I'm about to go into an area that's going to be way more windy, and all signs are pointing to I'm going to lose this umbrella. Someone RSVP'd that raid. Nice. She asked me to repeat it 5 times. Yeah, that's the frustrating part about, like, when you order out food and they mess it up. Because, like, you feel bad because, like, I don't know. Usually it's, like, a kid working there. You don't want to, like, be a dingus and yell at them. But, like, you also just want what you came for. It's a great conundrum, for sure. What's up, Rachel? How's the day going for you? Curious, isn't I talk loud? Most of the speakers from fast food places where I live are all, like, from the 70s, and they're all broken. So you can't even really hear what the person's saying back to you. Just some crunchy audio. And you're like, oh, okay, well, hopefully their end is good. Hey, Rail, what's up? This is the story of a Dynamo. It's not a very good one. Not on the bestsellers list. Win 5 raids, I think, can give me a dirty dactyl, right? And also, this hail has switched over to a kind of a crispy rain. Which is better? I don't know. I'll get back to you when I make my decision. Because I'm getting significantly more wet now. But I feel like it's easier to manage. Dreading getting ready for work. Yeah, that's... I hope it goes by quick for you. That's never good. Let me get one more spawn, then Dialga's going on. I didn't mean to be all Dr. Seussy in there. But we did rhyme. I'm a poet. And I did not even know I was rhyming those 2 things. There we go. We broke the curse. Let's do... I don't know. I was going to do a dirty 30. We'll do a filthy 40 instead, I think. Maybe the RSVP? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Brian. No worries. I'm glad you got in. I thought it was a local. That's why I said. I was like, oh, someone maybe is around in this horrible weather, but I don't think so. I think it's just me, myself, and I in the park today. Dr. BT Rhymes? I don't know. Got the ducklet. Fans of ducklet are like, let's go! And all this ice is forming on my umbrella, and it's kind of like almost turning into clumps, and then they're coming off as big clumps onto my feet. The circle of life. Also, we got a lonely 2K going in. What do we got? Ah, the yellow kid. Do I purify the Shundo 13-13-13? Dude, I would. I mean, I don't power up stuff with 13 attack anyways, and the Shundo is king. So most times, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say I probably would. Also, excellent throws are off the table today. With how much water's on my screen, we're going to count it as a miracle for hitting Pokemon. Just for bonking them on the head, that's good today. PT Rhymes. Taylor jumping around. Yo, where the birds at? Also, an Electrike. So cool. Very cool. Not cool at all. And also, 10K. Very not cool. Someone tell me why. You get out of here. Stupid 10Ks. That's like 8 kilometers too many. In the wrong color. Which sounds like it's racism towards eggs, but it's not. I just want 2Ks. Got Herdier. Oh my god. How do I not fall going through here? Looks like this tree, like, froze in the ice storm and part of it broke off. And it's blocking my path. It's like this city doesn't take into consideration that I'm going to be hunting for birds here. It's almost like they don't care. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that. Stupid city. BT Rhymes like when Pokemon shines. Well, at least we have one today. That lonely Starly to start today. Many more to come, though. I'm feeling a big old bird. Real fans of ducklet? Did I hear ducklet sighting? Yes, indeed. I know. It's a myth. People usually lie about them, but confirmed ducklet sighting. Also Tadbulb. He's bulbing around. It's my best moment in 2025. I don't know, man. There was a lot of good ones. Definitely a Shundo of some sort, but I don't know. I was thinking about that too. Litleo. Oh, yeah. I know. Preparing for the hatch days, Rachel, are so annoying, aren't they? You like gotta like make sure you get the right eggs and don't open gifts and don't spin and wait till the half hatch and I don't know. I guess you can just burn them off and start over again. Not a huge deal, but it's definitely annoying. What about you? Getting lots of checks for this guy. I like that. I mean, for once, it's not a new shiny that's like impossible to get in the wild, so although it's probably not shiny boosted in the wild, I still kind of don't mind that it's around that much. Hey, Tiger, what's up, man? And there goes my dry feet. Okay, so mark it. 24 minutes in. Not bad. We're setting a new record. Dry feet for 24 minutes? I mean, that was some pretty luxury walk in there. I didn't realize how good we had it. You don't know what you got till it's gone. And then, like, something about putting up parking lots, which is, I don't know how it's related, but I think that's the rest of how it goes. Give this guy a spin. And we're already full on eggs. 18% from Ankit, yikes. Transfer to Shundo Garchomp? How? How and why? That's deranged. Who would do such a thing? Wait, hold on. Am I tripping? Oh, it's there. Okay, never mind. I thought that was in the hundo column. Or Oricorio with the pom-poms. It's like, you could do it! Who likes dry feed anyways? Tadbulb. I feel like we're going to get that shiny today. And hopefully get a freaking bird, man. That's the only reason I go to this park. And lately this park has been stonkulicious. It has not been spawning birds. And I believe in the park. And the park has been good to me in the past. So I don't want to give up on it. But lately it's been like pulling teeth here. Hey, what's up, Glib? 12%? I don't know, Tiger. That feels kind of not good enough. The way Xerxes on the map, I know he's so dainty. Look at him. Look at him just walking around. He's being careful because his nails are still wet. Look at him. Look at his tail. He's gonna plug this sucker into the wall. I love him. He's an odd little guy, but he gets the job done. This is a new location? No, this is Bird Park. This is the park of the bird variety. It's got the map all weird. But unfortunately, there's no birds here. Also, dude, someone drove a car through here? Dude, what? It's a bunch of like... Yeah, someone drove a car through Bird Park. Yo, is that the new way to do things? I might have to do that. There's dudes driving laps through here. I'd stay way more dry hunting for the birds that way. You can charge your phone with them? I hope so. That's the least he could do. He's probably hungry. Oh, you know what? You shouldn't have. Every time I look, he's like, I was at the mall and I know we said no gifts, but this just had your name on it. And it's, well, that's great. I don't have the heart to tell him that I don't like regular potions, but that's great, Circuitry. Thank you. Oh! Whoa, dude, a huge Rhyperior. Look at the big boy Chungus. That's a whole lot of meat right there. Dude, look at how wide this guy is. We gotta catch him. Wait, let's go with him. Let's make sure he doesn't run away. That'll catch him. You gotta hit him right in the nips. He likes that. That is a big boy, though. Look at him punching at me. I did not try to hit a silver pineapple, but the rain was like, yo, we silver in today. Okay, how about that? You have a shiny Scyther for free? Nice. A whoopee cushion, Klexa. And... Yo, he's my biggest boy. Ah, he sucks, though. I'm gonna keep him for now, in case they're like, yo, we're gonna have big rock boy showcases. Probably never, right? Well, Rhyhorn Calm Day Classic that I've been asking for ages. If that ever rolls around, then maybe. That's a cool spawn. That was exciting. I don't know. I'm happy. Snack says, don't say that. Oh, I'm gonna say it even more now. I'm gonna rename the channel Nips now. So I know you like it so much. How about you? It's happening now, isn't it? What's happening now? This 10K? It is. After a brief message from this 10K. What do we got? Oh, okay. Oh, almost a hundo too. Dang. Why? Why does this game like to torture me? It's fine. The next one's gonna be a hundo. It's gonna be shiny. The crowd's gonna go wild. The guy delivering that FedEx package over there is gonna stop and be like, yo, is that a hundo? I ain't seen one of those since I was on warehouse duty. I don't know what shipping guys do. I have no idea. Big Rock Showcase. BT Nips. Yeah, it's on the onlyfanfees.com link though. I could show you, but I'd have to charge. Also, let's get another 10. Dude, why the 10s? Why are we like racking up 10Ks? That's gross, man. I don't want to see those. What's up, JC boy? Lots of spawns. You could classify all of them on the sucky end of things, though. I mean, like, Rhyperior, respect where it's due, but as far as the wild spawns, I don't know. So much Litleo, yeah, it's a nest. This is like Litleo breeding grounds. There's a lot of Litleos doing some Discovery Channel type stuff everywhere. Yo, the wind this way is not cool. There's more coyote tracks up here, too. How much you charging? $69.69 with the discount code. We got throw. You're too far away for a one-hander today, bud. I don't think so. Usually I go for it, but you can see the water on my screen. Yo, this umbrella, what is happening? Look at this. Can you see how this is billowing in? I don't know, you can't tell on there, but it is like blowing towards me. This is ridiculous. Enough wind. I'll take rain or sleet, but don't combine it with wind, or just have wind. It's a nasty term for Japanese people. Nah, I don't think anyone thought of that for sure. I think that 999% or more of people definitely knew that it was nothing to do with Japanese people. That's just looking to be offended about nothing right there. Also, we got the Shanks. And we got the Voltorb. Fancy seeing him here. Kamala. Yeah, Snack, nah. I'm not buying it. Anywho, none of that up in here. 100% of people did not think what you just said. So, anyways, this is the Tadbulb. And also, we got the Helioptile. I think of Cheese Nips. Aren't they called Cheese Its? They're not called Cheese Nips, are they? I thought that brand was called Cheese Its. Maybe there's both? I don't know. Either way, they're all pretty tasty. I'll give them that. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like when I posted that video. That's what that comment reminded me of. Like, I posted the Dedenne saying it was a chocolate mouse, and people were like, yo, I'm mad now. That was racist. And it's like, well, obviously not. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm the furthest way away from that, so not going to entertain any nonsense like that, of course. Make an excellent throw. Okay, we'll do that. There's both, says Marissa. I was gonna say, we have Cheez-Its here that are like addictive. If you ever have one Cheez-It, you just have to eat the entire box. They put like addictive chemical ingredients in those. I don't know what they do, and there's like 10 million different kinds now. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just move on. Like I said, I don't think anyone who knows me would think that me talking about hitting Rhyperior in the chest with a ball had anything to do with Japanese people, because we're all logical people in here, and that doesn't make any sense to anyone involved ever for the history of time. And also, here we go, big batch of eggs going in. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Tadbulb. Number 2, ooh, the Hammer Baby. Number 3, come on, is the Toxel. Number 4, oh, come on, last but not least. Yo, you're killing me. I'm gonna check for hundos in a sec, hold on. All right, let's check. Were any of those hundos? I don't think so. Frick, man. Ah, okay. All right. These eggs are fun, though. I mean, the weather is very daunting to be doing this in, but it's fun for the eggs. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's valid, Marissa. I've never been pregnant myself before, but I feel like I just crave cheese stuff either way all the time. It's like the type of thing that if you don't eat it for a while, you forget about it. But if you eat one Cheez-It or any type of cheese cracker, you just want to eat those for like the rest of your life. I think they do something to them, man. They definitely put some addictive chemical ingredients in those. Shiny Shadow Hundo? You have a Shadow Shundo Larvitar? That'd be crazy if you actually have that. Tiger said, I'm sorry, what? Oh, you heard me. I mean, I think we're over double takes here. If you guys think you hear anything absurd out of my mouth, you heard it right. Cheese pizza? Love how BT had to specify. I mean, just for anyone that's unclear, I want to be very transparent. Yo, why a 5K? Oh, why, man? Too many gross garbagey eggs in here. Give me only 2Ks. Only2Ks.com. That's a 2. Staryu that's not shiny. He's got a great shiny. A random fight? What are you trying to get from those eggs? So, Luke, I'm trying to get the brand new shiny Tadbulb or just a Toxel out of there. Random 5er going in. It gives us a great. That's a pig guy. An upright pig. So, that's sweet. Really was hoping to get that, too, as a secondary quest. Okay. Need one more Aegito, and then we'll incubate that batch. Man, it would have been awesome if it was a guaranteed batch of 2s. And I will admit, like, the drop rate seems pretty good. But, I don't know, hatching these other ones, they just slowly take your incubators, you know what I mean? They know what they're doing. You can get pregnant with technology? I've never heard about that, but I don't want to know more. I don't know. I like being the way I am. I don't think I could grind like this if I was, you know? I don't think that would work for me. And what is this? A snake? Oh, a snake. You know what that is? That's not what I wanted to see. So that's good. Also, did you already spin this Go Plus? Yo, this is kind of your job to spin stops, Go Plus. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but like this should be you doing this, not me. My Go Plus is just sitting back, eating Cheez-Its, watching the stream, not spinning any stops. Alright, let's continue. You got it in the wild days? Nice. Yeah, I like that they're spawning in the wild. I'm assuming it's full odds from there, but still nice you can chase them from the wild. That's sick. Because, yeah, a lot of these events, they lock stuff in only eggs or whatever, and that's a little bit stonky. Yo, will this rain stop? What is this? I'm like walking into a monsoon right now. It's taking all of my grip strength possible to hold this umbrella. And it's pretty much just like blasting against my face anyways. That's cuckoo bananas. Carrie says pause. I feel like you guys are misunderstanding me today. You know what I'm saying. Oh my god. Yo, I wonder if this city is gonna be better than this. It's like I'm using my umbrella as like a shield. It's folding completely around my head. And I can't see where I'm going at all. Also, Wimpodius Maximus. Tuber says I'm rather new to Pokemon GO. Started about 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, pretty much same for me. I'm 2.5 years-ish in. Also, where the birds at? We have one shiny so far, which is great. Starly's just awesome, you know. He's what I woke up for today. I woke up and looked out the window and I'm like, oh boy, hopefully a Starly. And it happened, so have a lot of people to thank for that. Also, frick. Let's see what the quests are. Emolga. Did I check page 2? Oh, dude, these have just been marinating in here. Dude, no way. All right, now I'm happy again. Let me get the next Daily Incense spawn. We're gonna check those. Is Watchroll out yet? I don't think so. I think we have to walk like 5,000 miles, and then when we're done with that, we gotta walk 5,000 more, and essentially try to be the man that walks 5,000 miles and winds up somewhere at your door. I think. I don't know. I haven't heard the song for a long time. We are gonna check these. Let's go. Number 1 is the bulb. Oh yeah, I gotta catch them. I forgot. Wish I could stack these ones, but you cannot. Well, let's go with number 2. Come on. Number 2 is not shiny. 375, which I think you want to get, what, 390 for these? I believe so. Let's just get them all out of the way now. We got 3 more checks. Come on. Not shiny on that one either. It's gonna happen. I feel like it's coming from an egg, though. Please. Sir? Hello? Aw, was not loading in the shiny. The same CP as the last one. And here we go. We get another incubator, a super this time. Again, big thank you to Kay for grabbing me this ticket. Come on. 386. That's up there, kind of, right? That's cool. I've reached the stage of feet wetness now, where when I walk, it kind of sponges out the side. So that's good. Hopefully I can just get a bird soon and forget about that. Come on, Swiney. 96 maybe? That's what I'm thinking. I haven't checked them. I think I do have a hundo Tadbulb somewhere. In 93. Yeah, I wonder if I do. If I go to Tad... Oh my god, my umbrella's gonna blow away. Yeah, I have one. I do have one from a previous time. Not that I think you'd want a hundo at all. But it is cool. Shiny rate on Tadbulb? 1 in 64, I think. I would guess. I don't know, but if I had to guess, I'd say 1 in 64. Shiny Belly Bolt is very good, yeah. The Tadbulb is okay. The Belly Bolt looks sick, as I almost break my neck on some ice right there. Oh my god, man. Some of these days I'm out here grinding. I really question how I survive doing this, to be honest. I know it just looks like any other grind when you're watching on a screen, but it's like 80-kilometer-an-hour winds and blizzarding snow. And holding 2 phones and an umbrella at the same time. Ooh, Whalmer. That's a big boy. Dude, he just despawned and he got reincarnated as a Lillipup? That was so bizarre. The second I clicked him, he turned into the Lillipup. Weird. Good time to hunt for a PvP. Yeah, I was going to say, Bellybolt is a menace in Ultra League. And I got to win some battles to level up. But I do think that Master Premier is back, I think, today. So I'm going to be grinding that pretty hard later on. Need to update to match my Squirtle Squad profile picture on Discord. Got the Whalmer. And the Ratito. Yeah, this umbrella is pretty much... I'm using it like as a shield to block the snow and stuff. But since he's coming from in front of me, I can't really see where I'm going. So hopefully, hopefully I don't run into problems doing that. Want to hatch a Toxel? Yeah, at least they're like in the easiest tier. That's kind of nice. And they're hatching like every few seconds, it seems like. Having eggs coming in like all day long so far. That first batch was really good. I think it had 2 Toxels and 2 Tadbulbs. Why 2 phones? Well, I gotta read your guys' messages, right? And then I play the game on the other one. So to be able to read chat and play, you need 2 phones, unless I overlay the chat on the gameplay, and that looks awful. I've seen people do that before, and it just looks like terrible. So I prefer to have the 2 phones, but yeah, holding all this stuff well on the go is not the easiest. Let's check again for hundos. No new hundos in the day so far. I'm ready for a bird. You lost your Discord account? How? Did you do some things you shouldn't have? Or you like lose the password? Lots and lots of Tadbulbs. I got a really good feeling about those, man. It's coming soon. And collects with the 34%. Yo, I hope this wind stops. This is like barely manageable to do, not gonna lie. I would take grinding in like a full-on whiteout blizzard with no wind over this, just because, yeah, I can't really see where I'm going at all. And this umbrella keeps smacking me in the face. Every time the wind hits, it just keeps coming smacking me in the face. 29% from the glass, okay. Meh, decent, but not really. Must have a tan line where your chat phone is? Not anymore. In the summertime I do. But I haven't seen the sun in 3 damn days. No, I haven't seen the sun in, I don't know, a long time. We don't get sun for half the year in Canada. That's why everyone here is so happy all the time and jolly. But yeah, right now I'm pretty pale white. What about you? The Fungi. Is my Smeargle still over here? He's like, are you coming back? I know nothing of the world. Chin Chow. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can wedge this umbrella. Maybe put it in here. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. What's up, Thomas? Tiger says, yikes, yeah, Canada's about survival in the winter. There's never comfort, just survival. 69% from Tiger. All right, he's done it. That's the best of the day. Like the Pikachu spawns? Yeah, dude, Illusion. I was going to say, I've never actually got a shiny that's not a costume. Weirdly enough, of the 110-ish Pikachu shinies I have, every single one of them has a costume. So kind of nice to hunt the non-costumes, which feels weird to say. So it looks like the city up here might have a little bit less windy conditions, which is great. We be surviving, says Lunch. Yeah, Lunch would know. I mean, like, you pretty much just try to survive throughout the winter, which is crazy. The fact that people think, like, yo, I'm going to settle down and live my whole life in Canada. Why? Why don't I just live in a place where you can see the sun and live normally? I don't know. That's what I say. But I guess if you're born here, you're kind of trapped. Kind of like the situation I'm in. My Pikachu shinies. I've actually been trading a ton of them to Garlic lately, but I have some. You got a bunch of costumes and stuff, but none of them are the regular ones. Like, none of them are non-costume. Nidoran. I need one more shiny Nidoran, actually. And playing PvP last night, I went against a Shadow Shiny Nidoqueen. And I kind of forgot that existed, and I'm like, yo, I need that. That has to come back to raids. They look sick, man. Tadbulb. That is a big no for the big toe. Quick check for our eggs again. they're getting there. They're slowly cooking. There's a couple Genesects up here too, which I really don't like Genesect. But I'm gonna do the raids because we gotta do the raids level up, right? So I think we'll do that. Hey TC, what's up? Yeah, most costume Pikachus can't evolve. I mean, some of them actually can, but yeah, I feel you. A lot of them just stay as the Pikas only. Game is running pretty bad all of a sudden. This area seems to have like questionable network these days. Because I noticed this same spot. It did this yesterday too. The Xatu. Cool spawn, I guess. Pika. That is not a shiny one. And a 10k. Alright, come on. 10k is the robot's finger. Decent IV, actually, I think. Yeah, not great, but decent. And the Helioptile. Okay, let me go incubate this guy too. Sweet. Alright. Hope you get a Shundo female Pikachu to make Garlic jealous. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, a Shundo Pikachu that can evolve would be nice for when Mega Raichu comes way down the line. Or maybe soon, who knows? Hard to say. I don't know how good of a Mega that will be, but it looks pretty cool. I think it's the Mega Raichu X. I think. It looked really good. Haven't had to look at those designs for a little while. But yo, come on. Give me some birds today. If the weather's going to be like this, at least make the birds friendly. They can all run away if they want to as well. I just want to see them. I just want to have those few moments with the birds. That's it. Geodude. The Spiel. Yeah, he's not, he looks a little bit out of place in this event. Last event, he's everywhere, but this event, he definitely looks a little out of place. Send these lads away. And Piplup. Another familiar face from recent events. If anyone wants the Genesects you're on the friends list, let me know. Because, yeah, I'm going to run them both. If they're here, we might as well. And hopefully in that time, the rain starts dying down a little bit would be cool. Pika in the water. Would have been nice if they would have shiny boosted him. Because I feel like a lot of my friends are in the same boat as me where they don't have the non-costume shinies of that. And they are a full odds now, I believe. Like if you find a regular Pikachu in the wild, I think they're a full odds. Daramaka's a no. Okay. Let's hop in. Let's do it. Let's go. You want to get a shiny Mareep Braille? Yeah, I mean, like for me, I have tons of them. I played Calm Day, but if the weather's not completely terrible by then, I'll probably still play Mareep Spotlight Hour. We'll see. It's really tough here at night. Like obviously our weather's bad day and night, but on nighttime it seems to like drop about 10 degrees. It'll go into like minus 10, minus 20, and usually with that in rain, it's pretty brutal. So we'll see when we come to it. If you ever wonder why Mimikyu has a hat in Pokemon GO and isn't actually in the game, yeah, I mean, like, it probably has something to do with the licensing. They might be saving it for some kind of movie coming out in the future or some kind of event or drop with the Pokemon company, because Pokemon GO kind of has to take the shot callers of the Pokemon company, put it that way. So there could be reasons why we haven't seen it. They like to keep a lot of the, like, really good stuff for the end, too. It's kind of the reason we haven't seen, like, Mega Mewtwo come to the game or anything like that. Like, as soon as they release the best stuff, everything else seems kind of meh. And if they want the game to go on long term, they got to, like, slowly drip good stuff to us. Hey, what's up, Drea? I'm doing good. How about you? Today there was a Spotlight Hour featuring Mareep. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. That's what I just got finished saying. But yeah, I mean, it's a good shiny. It's got a Mega in the game, too. I don't know what I would do. If I got a Shundo Mareep, I don't know if I would keep it Mareep or if I would evolve it. I have no idea. Got my first shiny of the Spotlight Hour today. Never had, yeah, I mean, Klexa, they're kind of hit and miss, right? Because you get way more encounters, but it's definitely not uncommon to not get a shiny because they're not boosted. Also, whoever's in these raids, ready up. Let's get them done, please. Let's go. Andrew says, how you doing today? I'm good, man. How about you? I'm doing pretty decent. But I'd like to get these raids done. We're just standing in the rain, just watching the timer go down for some reason. I sniped and hit the ready button. See, Illusion's a legend. He knows. Got a Shundo Genesect? No way, Aiden. Really? That's crazy, man. Cayman said didn't get anything good from it? Yeah. Yeah, like I was just saying before, it's not shiny boosted Spotlight Hours. they're just more encounter. So your odds of getting one still go up. But yeah, I mean, it's very not uncommon to not get a shiny. I mean, a lot of the non-boosted spotlight hours, I don't get one. But we'll run both these Genesects and then do a couple laps of the city. Look for some Birditos. I think that being in the city will be better for the wind too, because like that's my main struggle right now is this umbrella keeps like smacking me in the face. I can't really see where I'm going. So hopefully we can get some proper grinding in the city. Hatch some more eggs too. I'm pretty much just looking to put distance on. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. This one's going to be 1881, so 1916 is the hundo. Hey, broads, what's up? Oh, was that Wendy's getting spicy nuggies? And dude, you got a shundo while you're at Wendy's? Aiden, that's awesome. All right, here we go. Do we get the red bug? We do not. As the hail is coming down again. So, we have hail and no red bug, which is the opposite of what I wanted. Oh, yo, Gastrodon's pretty sick. I missed the biggest excellent throw ever. I'm going to get one more daily incense spawn and we'll pop it on the other one. And then there's actually a space duck there too. We might as well bang off all these raids. The grimy. Like, how are they showing me a beach background right now? And it's like literally hailing and snowing at the same time. This game with its weather is crazy. In the put of. Alright, let's hop in on this Zeus one now. You get a tiny Genesect. Nice. Ankin says I'm done with the 26%. Next one shiny, you think so? Get the new shinies to space? Not yet. I'm hatching eggs, though. That's the goal of the day, is to hatch some eggitos. So hopefully we get it today. We'll see. Power's flickering here, says Garlic. Yeah, like, the wind is insane. The wind is bending trees over where I'm at right now, and there's, like crazy hail coming down. I'm sure you guys can hear it a little bit on my umbrella. I'm under a tree right now at the moment, too, to kind of block that. But yeah, it's crazy. Some of these days grinding are borderline impossible. They'd be different if I was just like checking spawns and then put my phone in my pocket for a mile and then pull it out again, but having to have two phones actively out doing things on them in this weather is very, very tough. You're in Mexico? Nice. Probably nice and warm there compared to where I'm at. Griffin says, what's up? Not much, man. How you doing? Can we keep boosting our friendship level after the first raid together? Just the first raid? No, Rail, it's one per day. So either opening a gift, doing a raid, battling, like anything like that, gets you one interaction, and then you gotta wait until the next day to interact again, which is kind of annoying. Because otherwise, I mean, you could just really farm friendship level, but yeah, that's the way to do it. There are certain events they bring around from time to time where, like, you can increase it by 2 points a day, but yeah, other than that, it's just the one. Sweet, man. 5 of us going in. Saul says, how's the hunt? It's been pretty good. Only one shiny so far, but I'm trying to hatch some eggs. That's the main thing. Hatch eggs, and I am trying to find some Galarian birds, too. So this event doesn't really have any exclusive spawns other than Tadbulb, right? If you think about it, Watcher will be coming after the Ultra Unlock is done, or the Global Challenge. But so I'm kind of thinking this event's just about distance. Hatching eggs and coinciding doing that. Look for some G-birds. Should be more than once a day? Yeah, I think so too, Klexa. Aiden says I had 45 minutes of free time since I got home from school. It's the benefits of being an 11th grader having a car. Look at you, man. That's awesome. Having a car in high school is awesome. Ever soloed a legendary? Yeah, quite a few. There's only certain ones you actually can with. Hold on, my phone's falling off here. My chat phone was like slipping out of the band. Yeah, I've soloed a Namorous before, I've soloed Genesect before, Heatran. There's only a certain amount of them you can. Guzzlord. Like, the 5-star raids are usually designed to be tough, right? But there are a handful that you can do by yourself. Want Ultra Beast to return? Need shinies? Yeah, and can be too, man. I really regret not going harder on the 2024 Go Fest. I was kind of, like, just still getting into Pokemon Go then, and, like, that was before my streaming days. So I was raiding things, but, like, not like I do now, unfortunately. So I'd love to have those back again. Andrew says, also have a car. Nice. All right, we're almost there, man. 1916. That's the hundo. It should be, like, rainy weather boosted right now with this hail or rain snow we're getting, but it's not. So we're looking for a 1916. Yo, what's up, Oscar? Says, I would imagine the interaction between, interaction being 2 coming around Valentine's Day. Yeah, maybe. You could be right. They seem like they're always random events. Okay, man, here we go. Come on, be red. Man, this guy hates me. So, Genesect and the Space Duck, neither one of them have shined this rotation yet. And I have them already, right? But kind of stinky. Here we go. We got 4 crispy 2Ks going in. Let's see what happens. Number 1's going to be, oh, the Tadbulb. Okay, number 2 is the Toxie. Number 3, another Toxie. Come on, do it. Ah, the Elekid. Okay. Alrighty then. That one's okay. Not so bad. But at least we're hatching these eggs. Oh my god, I'm almost walking into things here. So I mean, having this umbrella pinned against my head because of the wind, you can barely see where I'm going or what I'm doing. Which might lead to some issues, especially walking through the city. There's a Shundo Dex entry for that? No way. Seen a video on Ultra Beast Lure. Gotta say, they're terrifying, says Ghost. I'm not the biggest fan of them, like, as Pokemon in general, but their shinies are so good. Like, the shinies look so nice. Buzzwall's sick, Guzzlord's cool, Xurkitree looks awesome. You can see that I'm walking right now. Like, they pretty much all have quality shinies. Even Pheromosa. I really don't like Pheromosa, but the shinies, like, top tier. Yo, Tynamo, chill. I was under a tree hiding doing those raids, and the second I stepped out, it's like the weather just picked up by 100. Yampy. Buzzwole sick, Guzzlord too, yeah. How bad does the weather have to be for you to stay home? I mean, like, they close highways, right? So that's pretty much like when the police for the area will barricade areas because, like, they think that it's more likely people will get in car accidents than survive their trip. So when it's not possible, or also, you know, like on some days where I don't feel like putting my life in my hands and stuff too, right? But I mean, the weather is pretty awful pretty much every day. That's just a fact of Canada. There is no such thing as being comfortable. I pretty much come home and have to spend a couple hours heating up after every grind, even on the quote-unquote good days. Well, that's part of living in this side of the world, I guess. Let's keep that. Win 5 raids is a potential Dactyl. So I want to keep that. We're going to do the Space Duck. And then, oh, Shadow Yellow Egg up there. I love that. Hopefully it's not egg glitching right now, but that'll be a Sableye Scyther or Shadow Dactyl. Guzzy's a dope shiny? Yeah, it really is. Alright, let's get 2 more, actually 1 more spawn off the Daily Incense. Whenever the next one comes in, we'll pop in the duck. We'll do the Duckito. Helioptile. And we got 2 checks. Number 1 is a Yamper. Okay, great. And number 2 is the Chinchou. Yeah, not super big fan of those researchers, to be honest. The Catch 15's good, but the Catch 5s are a little stinky. It would have been kind of cool if they shiny boosted them, because they're not very exciting Pokemon, Chinchou. But if it could be shiny easier, I mean, that would be a little bit of incentive, I guess. Top shinies Ho, says Anakin. I love the Ho shiny. The gold and silver, such a beauty. One of my favorite Shundos. Hey, what's up, Jan? How you doing? Good to see ya. I feel like the global challenge is going to take forever. I feel like they've been having a lot of walking-focused-based events when half of the world, not half the world, but a big section of the world like me has awful weather. So it's going to put a damper on things that way, I think. Tadbulb again. All right, let's hop in on this Space Duck. Let's beat him up. Bacon Sandwich, what's up? Got the Shiny Max Drampa right before he left Max Battles. Nice. Dude, I tried. I tried to get that thing. It just never came through, but congrats. I'm glad you got it. If you guys want to hop in on the Space Ducky, let's go. I had 2 that were within 20 CP of the hundo yesterday for this. Neither one of them shined. Neither one of them actually would have been purifiable. But I feel like we're knocking on the door for something good. Snom says Snom, Snom. I mean, I can't argue. When you're right, you're right. Oh my god, I got my own little world under this umbrella. So many different things going on. And pretty much all of it is turning to like these like slush clumps on my umbrella, and then they're just falling down onto my back, pretty much, which sucks. Candy for your Shundo? Oh, dude, that's so awesome. That's so cool, man. That's what I mean, like, that's why you do these raids. I said yesterday, like, that's like the big point of the shadow raids. Like, those near misses could be glorious, could be Shundos. Alright, let's go. I remember freaking out thinking my account was broken when Lugia was glitched all squiggly. What do you mean? Like the sprite was all messed up? It is changed from hail right now. I just saw the switch over to like full-on rainstorm. I don't know if this is better or worse. It's something. New emoji? I don't think we have a new one. I don't think so. Spent my whole life avoiding Tadbulb, now I can't find any? What are your thoughts on the Kyurem Fusion raid day? Were there less or more in your opinion? What do you mean were there less or more? Like, if you're talking about like the Reshiram and Zek spawns, a few hours were really bad for that, where you could only find the Resh or Zek. But I feel like the raid day odds were okay. I mean, like, I had a lot of people tell me they had really bad results. And that does happen, but for me, personally, it turned out pretty good. I have no complaints. Ghosted, let's go Gamb. I mean, do some raids? Pretty much. Raids are fun, though. It's definitely a nice break for me, too. Like, when the weather's bad, I can, like, pull over under a tree and not get snow for a sec. Well, yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, Vincent, it's rain. I'm not having a, 45-minute long pee, of course. It is rain, I'm outside. 3 hours is too short of a time, says Ford. Yeah, I mean, like, just because there's multiple raid bosses, I think 6 hours would have been good. How about this? Make it 3 hours and only cure them, or 6 hours with all the other raid bosses. I mean, I feel like that part of it is fair. But alright, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. This one is a 1964, so 2041 is the hundo. We go, some stuff and some things. Let's see if he wants to shine. Come on, man, do it! Yes, let's go! Finally! Man, that took so long. It's terrible, but I've rated this thing since it came back like 60 plus times. Oh, man, okay. Well, there's another one for us. Another Shadow Shiny, and, okay. Not the best. Whatever. Shadow Shinies are Shadow Shinies. Also, finally, they have the appropriate weather boost. It was showing me a beach before. Now they finally actually have snow in-game, which is, of course, the accurate condition of what I'm walking around in. But nice. Hopefully we're going to start cooking now. Floodgate's going to be open. Satotl, that he do be Satotling, but he's not shiny. But yeah, not too bad. Your favorite space ducky. A Shadow Shiny is always going to be good for me. I don't even care what it is. And that one actually I rated pretty hard at the wild area. Only got one. So like the space duck is kind of rude. Also, what do you have? I'm avoiding Sierras now. I'm going to go for Cliffs only. Onlycliffs.com. Just because we don't need to do them for the level up anymore. So I might as well stick to the ones that I actually want. A Fish that would have been a Christmas miracle. But he's not shiny, and it's not Christmas. Still don't have a Shadow Shiny. They're some of the most, I would say, sought-after things in the game. Like, I don't care who you are, everyone likes Shadow Shinies. And it's so fun to hunt for them. Even though it can be so frustrating, when you finally get one, oh man, it's awesome. Gotta love them. Turn into a Genesect. I was going to say Shadow Shiny potential for that raid, but the egg glitched. It was a Shadow 3-star that turned into that. Got Mr. C-Dot. And Kid says, taking a coffee break and I got the shiny. Yeah, I know. That's how it goes. Step away for 1 second and here comes a shiny. And hopefully here comes a shiny bird next. I'm ready to be birded. Get rid of this guy. So much water on my screen, man. Shadow Shinies are amazing. They really are. Like, it doesn't really matter even what it is. It's like that evil aura, they look so cool. So the middle of the road up here, a couple days ago, I had that Moltres. I want to say it was like 3-ish days ago we had the Molty. They seem to like spawning in the middle of the roads for some reason. Oh man, walking around the city with a big umbrella is so rough. People just look at me with their mouth open and don't get out of the way. So I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering. But hopefully G-Bird Avenue can pay off with one. Yeah, dude, this big umbrella in the city is so chaotic. I've already passed like 6 people, and every one of them just look at you with their mouth open. They don't make an effort to move out of the way, so that's good. That's that Canadian hospitality everyone's always telling me exists. Well, let's do that. Red eyes and a shiny are cool too, yeah. The only one that they ruin, I think, is the Heatran, because Heatran, like a big part of him, why he like looks shiny is his eyes change in the regular one. But they maybe diminish. This is the only one I would say they diminish a little bit. Young Sneezy. Oh, a cliff up here, okay. Let's go. While I'm waiting across the road, we'll do the KFC Clifton. You missed it, Rail? It wasn't a Shundo, but still cool shine. I'm happy to have it. Hey, what's up, Nini? How was Kieran Raid Day? It was good. All in all, I got like 10 shinies, I think. I posted the short, it's a couple videos back, but it was good for me. How about you? How'd you make out? I've heard such like mixed reviews. Some people said they had such a good time, and other people were like, yo, this is the worst raid day. I don't know, RNG is a cruel beast. All right, let's beat up Cliff. Hopefully this bus doesn't run me over here. I was actually a weirdly close call. If that bus was like texting or something, he was like, looked like he just looked up and saw me and he was all shocked. So that's good. If you drive a bus, you should definitely be texting driving around. The Boston normal interactions are chaotic. All right, there we go. Burn some shields off. Yeah, I mean, like here, man, like there's very narrow lanes because everything's snowy, right? So like if I go to walk by somebody, I usually like will try to like walk into the snowbank and let them pass. But nobody makes the same effort and no one says thank you. Everyone here is just like a rude, crusty MF, which is crazy because everyone's like, oh, is everyone so polite in Canada? I'm like, nah, they never see the sun. Everyone's brutal here. Most people saying it was the worst raid day. Yeah, I guess so. Not for me, but whoa! Ashley with the 10, it says WBT, glad you got the shiny Space Duck finally. Thank you for the 10. Show some love for Ashley. And yeah, I mean, like, it's not like I didn't have it or anything, but it feels good to get. That was like starting to wear on me. That was way too many raids in between. Canada's actually like England, says Rail. I don't know, like, in the summertime, Canada's beautiful, but like for more than half the year here, it's pretty much just living in like low light snow, which for a lot of people makes them very, very temperamental, I would say. Everyone's grumpy because no snow. I just mean like, everyone has to deal with the same thing, but some people just walk around being like, I'm in a bad mood, so I'm gonna take it out on you, which I don't think is very valid. Most people have lived here for like 50 years. And also this city's kind of just like a dump too, so that probably doesn't help. The Machamp. The Machamper just tripped on air and rolled my ankle? How? I hope you're good, man. And speaking of good, I hope we get a good one for Mr. Clifton. Look, he's mad. He's raging out. Come on, drop a like for some shiny Shadow luck. We need this. We were just talking about Shadow Shinies. We just got one. Come on, man, please. Ah, okay, 210. Frick. Pokeboy says, hi, guys, what's up? Like how Zapdos attacks? Yeah, he's a beauty. He's a good boy. Also, 2 checks. Number 1 is the Yampy. Number 2 is the Tynamo. Oh my god. Yo, the wind is way worse in the city. Remember when I was like, oh, maybe it'll be better because the walls and stuff. No, that is much worse. There's like walls of rain being blown into my face. So the umbrella is doing very little to keep my stuff dry. Is your birthday CP on the Yampy? Wonder when that's going to be able to shine. Ducklet hanging out in the snow. Give these guys a spin. Almost got a Shadow Nundo Swablu. That's cool. Got back-to-back shinies? Not back-to-back. I have 2 on the day, but they came like 45 minutes apart. We just got ourselves the Space Ducky with a terrible IV. You pay $4.99 for a bird right now? Yeah, me too. Man, imagine if you could pay for bird encounters. It would ruin the game, but I'd be spamming those. I would be bankrupt. I would be on the side of the street begging for birds. And it would ruin their rarity, of course. But a crazy idea. If you could, like, pay to have your incense have, like, a higher rate of attracting birds. That's an insane idea. Niantic listening to the streams were like, yes, we're going to steal this and make money off that idea. Tadbulb. Not a shiny one. How are my eggs doing? Close? Oh, yeah, my egg senses were tingling. Wait, it's only one of them's going to hatch? Oh, they're staggered, that's why. The one egg was in there solo rolling by himself, that's why. That's why. The Pikachu in the snow? He's like, I have no shoes on. I'm freezing. Get me out of here. No one ever thinks about that. Pikachu's just standing in the snow waiting to be caught. If I didn't come around today, what would he have done? Just have cold Totos the whole day? That's no good. Shiny Starly's sick, but he's the wrong bird. Yeah, he definitely is the wrong bird. Here we go. One lonely 2K going in. Come on, man. Do it. Ah, Elekid. And Elekid is very stonky. As a car splashes slush all over me. That's good. I needed that. Thanks, car. Let's get rid of this. I feel like there's one big puddle here, and it's always a truck that splashes me going through here. Which, I mean, no shade to people that drive trucks. I drive one myself. But it seems awfully consistent that someone in a truck splashes me going by all the time. Who needs to afford living when you can have a G-Bird? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my theory right now. Pika. What is this going to be? Be a dragon, come on. Coiled and ready to strike. Well, good for you, but not for me. Closest thing we have to buying Stardust is the max battle days? Yeah, pretty much. Those are pretty sick, though. Okay, we're on G-Bird Avenue. Let's see what happens up this way. Let's also check for no crispy hundies. No pairs of dirty hundies in there. Another batch of Eggitos going in kind of soon. Just a small batch of 3s. I like having the big full batches of eggs, but with that, the sprinkling of 5s and 10Ks, it's kind of tough to get your hands on a full batch. So yeah. You trade your soul for a shiny G-Bird? I have to tell you, I don't even think that I would make that trade to you. Like, I would not give you this bird for your soul. So maybe like 3 or 4 people's souls, but I would have to keep them. That's how much I like the birds. Got a hairless hot dog here bouncing around. Sudowoodo, being some fake wood. Aiden says I'm joking. I know. Me too. Here we go. We got 3 2s going in. Let's see what happens with these ones. Number 1 is the Elekid. Okay, number 2. The Tadbulb, number 3. Oh, man. These eggs gotta have some magic soon. That was a decent one. All things considered. Scyther. Yo, Scyther scared me. I thought he might have been a bird for a sec. I really thought he might have been something good. As a redhead, I'd trade my other people's souls for a G-Bird. I don't think there's anyone offering that trade, though. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone actually wants that. Tadbulb again, that it's not shiny. Lots of checks, though. Lots and lots of checks. Mr. Lillipup. Shiny Cat, there's been 2 so far. Got a Space Duck and also a Starly. Yeah, lots of Tadbulbs, especially Daily Incense. Quite a few of these lads coming up. I might have to restart the game soon, too. It's running kind of bad. Oh, hey. Hi, doggo. Pepper back again. Going wild in the snow. Oh, my God. Just getting the zoomies. I'm getting tired watching it, Pepper. Oh, my God. Did Pepper get a shiny?
I did. I got a shiny Miltank this morning.
Did you? Nice.
I've been looking for one of those for a long time.
You got the blue cow? Nice. Yeah, man. I'm looking for some birds. Any shiny Tadbulbs for you yet?
Nothing yet. You gonna do that legendary raid when it pops, or?
Probably, yeah. It's not for, what, 30 minutes? I'll probably come back, though.
Okay, well, I'll keep my eye out.
All right. Yeah, because I'm going to do another loop probably back to the park over there. Dog, says Tiger. Pepper, yeah. W's for Pepper. Pepper settled down now. But yeah, I'll probably be back here, man. I'm sure you'll see the bat signal of me in the raid if so.
Might be screwed here.
Oh, at least you have half hatch distance, but yeah, that's some bad eggs to have right now.
I don't got any incubators.
Yeah, that's the problem with these events, right? Buying the incubator is kind of annoying. Yeah. What's up, Brian?
No, I'll see you later.
Yeah, sounds good, man. This street is usually pretty good for the birditos. What's up, Neo? Got Void as well. You know what? I'm actually going to dip from this one because this is a bird spot. I was going to do that. Watch this be a bird now. Ah, it's a Paris. I was going to say that'd be crazy. That would be cuckoo bananas. Gothita. I'm ready to be birded like now. Like right now for birds. Not later, not tomorrow, but now. Some big old bird. Both forms of Palkia shiny. But no regular shiny. Wait. Oh, gotcha for Dialga. No! Dude, this guy's the kiss of death in the Daily Incense. If you see him, it usually means there's tough times ahead. Cowboy Hat Caterpie 1. They would make so much money, man. There's certain ideas they probably don't want to do to, like, give in to, you know, demands of people for the game, but they'd make money. Like, it's kind of the same thing with, like, Armored Mewtwo. Doesn't make too much sense to bring it back. But financially, we go crazy for it, right? It's a bird, it's the wrong bird. He's not the right bird. Also, this guy. Mana. What even is Mana? Just a floating head, kind of? Alright. Let's get this back cooking for another little bit. I'm trying to gauge how long I'm going to do the daily insets, because the weather here is kind of brutal. Chansey. Ooh, Drowsy. Aww. I was about to be happy again, but he's not shiny. So that sucks. Mankey the monkey can be a Didiplodomus. Survey says he is not. We have the punchy rock guy that is not Cheeto Dude. Be a lot cooler if he was. I like how Drowsy kind of stands like a dad at a barbecue. Like he kind of pushes his gut in front of him a little bit. Drowsy has the dad bod, man. That kind of like rolled spoon back with some meat on the front. This is definitely dad bod Drowsy. Gotta get him some khaki jeans. Jay with the invite for the Janisect. I don't know if I can hop into those. Stupid Janisect being a bug and stuff. How many coincidental excellent throws have you hit so far? I was focusing on doing them last night. Like when I walk around in the snow and stuff, I don't really focus too much. So today, I don't think we've hit too many on stream. Just because I'm just trying to, you know, quick catch stuff. But 250 so far. So I think on stream I've hit like 30-ish. Because, yeah, I racked them up pretty fast last night trying to do them. The problem is, it doesn't make for very good watching when, like, you sit there and take ages to throw at them and stuff. Chansey again. Ashley says, I forgot to hit the like button. Don't be like me. I definitely drop a like, man. Need all the help we can get from YouTube to keep rocking and rolling. YouTube is in an all-out cancellation phase. So, definitely help me out. Drop a like, drop all the buttons. Tanamo. I'm going to go down this street up here on the right, which is another very good bird street. I know we've been struggling for birds the last couple days. And I mean, I wouldn't say struggling. It's been like every second day we see a bird. But I want to get back to like seeing multiple birds per day. Those were the days. Didn't they give us a research for a Galarian bird encounter? Yeah, they did actually. I think it was like $11 though. Well, that's Canada money. I don't know. For you guys, that's probably like a nickel. Well, yeah, Canadian dollars, I think it was like $11. Yo, I'm gonna try this street on the right here. I feel like we haven't been down here for a while. This is good for the odd bird over here too. And Shanks would have looked sweet in the snow. Shiny would have looked awesome. All right, here we go. 10K going in. That is the Hammer Baby. You want a 491 for those. We're picking up lots of bad eggs. Like a 1-to-1 ratio. You get a 2K and then get a stupid 5K. That is going to throw a wrench into things. To make BT a millionaire from interactions on a stream? I mean, like, dropping a like or subbing, any of that stuff doesn't equate to any money at all. Like, not even 1 penny. It just kind of helps the videos be recommended and stuff, which in turn encourages me to keep doing stuff, you know? So yeah, it's not like liking the stream helps out like that. It just helps out with you know, support. But here we go. We got 2 5Ks going in. Let's see it. Number 1. Oh, Larvesta, number 2. Yo, that would have been sick. It's not a hundo. 855 is. Dang, man. That could have been special. Force BT to be the algorithm? I don't know. Not even asking for that. Just a fair chance. Just a fair chance for people to find the videos, that's all. You want a shiny Larvae? Me too. Me as well. Let's give this guy a spin. Oh, it's full on quest. That one's actually pretty good. I hate sending stickers, but that one is like all boosted shinies pretty much. Let me do that quick if I can. Of course, everyone can't receive the gift right now. It just takes so long to do this. When we're doing the daily incense, end up missing a bird spawn over sending stupid stickers on a gift. So if you ever see that I sent you one of these, it's because I had a quest to do it. I do not like stickers. Been very clear about that. Okay, we back. And it is a Phantup that's not white, 1 for Dev. Come on. The Mawile 700 is the hundo, I think. Yo, Reese, what's up, man? Other than rarity, is Larvesta good for anything? It's an okay bug type, I think. But it's pretty much just the rarity, man. You're going for the rarity. Because it is the number 1 rarest hatch in the game right now. Like, even though they're in these 2K eggs at the moment, they're a 1 in 5. Like, that's pretty low. And then on top of that, getting a shiny, kind of tough to get. I'm going to restart the game, too, I think. It is running like poo right now. Daddy's home, says Lunch. Oh, my God. Don't encourage him. Okay, the rain is... I don't want to say anything. I was about to say what the status of the rain is, but I don't want to say because I will jinx it and then it'll come back with a vengeance. It has been, dude, this weather, when I was driving here today, I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Go for a walk, have some fun. Get here, it just started being a complete blizzard and then pouring rain/hail, which is not ideal. Poo-poo bananas, says Jan. Yeah, that's how my game's been running all day. You're right, it is poo-poo bananas. We don't like those kind of bananas. Catch 5 Pokemon gives us the Tynamo. The dog that is not the banana dog got a 14-14-14 shiny Larvesta. Really? Dang, that's sick. I have the shiny family completed. Where are they? Larvesta. Oh my God, trying to type with this much water on my screen is like so ridiculous. Check this out, matching IVs. I hatched that one, and that one's from a trade. So kind of, like, I mean, both great, both amazing IVs, but very odd that it turned out that way. I was debating bottle capping one of those, actually. I decided against it. But I was really debating it for a while. Dude, what did I just say? You get 1 2K, 1 garbage egg. That's their strategy, man. It's the way they can make you have to hatch all these trash eggs in the meantime. Another Tranquil. Yo, that's not good. That is really not good. If you didn't know, he's the kiss of death in the daily incense. So that's, I don't know, man. We're going to keep on going, but 2 Tranquils before you see a bird is usually not a good sign. I see it came in. Thanks for chilling, dude. I wonder if I can cross here. We're gonna go back to the bird park, I think, against my better judgment, even though it is pretty windy that way. Here we go, we got a 2 and a 10 going in. Let's see what happens. Number 1's gonna be, oh, the Toxel. Number 2 is the Hammer Baby. Lots of those, both kind of junky IVs. Okay, we got a 2K from that. I'm gonna spin these 2 up here before we incubate again. Eggs are just, we're flying through the eggs, which is great. Nothing too notable from them yet, though. Like, the Larvesta hatch was cool, but it wasn't a shiny or a hundo or anything. Get a Shundo Kyurem on the first try. Really? That seems statistically insane, if so. Mr. Litwick, which again, the other day I mentioned this, but I might start trading for Litwicks. Trying to get the Shundo Chandelure. The shiny looks sick, man. Okay, we got 2 2s this time. But those stupid 5Ks, man. I started off getting such a good drop of 2Ks, and now it's been going all downhill. Tadbulb, please. Not a shiny one. 87 CP. Just a Furfur off the Daily Incense. So if we recap the Daily Incense so far, the Double XL Rhyperior and I guess this Furfur have probably been the highlights. Like, it hasn't been too many crazy good things yet. Which doesn't mean a bird's not coming. It just means it hasn't been that good so far, I suppose. What about you? Mr. Nimbler. This corner up here is usually pretty good for birds. In recent memory, we got the shiny Tyranitar off the Daily Incense up here too, but it typically is a big spawn on the corner, like either like a Whalmer or, I mean, hopefully a bird. Be in and out, gotta go watch kids wrestle. Nice, okay. Hopefully that goes well, Ashley. Don't forget Zatu. He wasn't Daily Incense, he was in the wild. So we can't even count him towards the haul from Daily Incense yet, unfortunately. I ended up doing the Daily Incense for about like 25 minutes after all my phones crashed out and died yesterday on stream. Nothing good came, or would have told you guys, but I'm trying to force a bird last night. That was so weird. My chat phone was just like down for the count. Seems to be doing okay today though. So far, so good anyways. Tadbulb, which surprise, surprise, not shiny. 4 hundo so far, what, from eggs? Apologies for being AWOL. I've been lurking in while BT's voice has knocked out my kid for the night. Like, knocked out in like a fun way, right? People will be like, what'd you do to that kid? Batteries all charged up, they are. Yeah, I mean, like, I usually bring a stack of extra batteries. But yesterday, or last week or so, I've been trying to test out bigger batteries. So, which they work really good, but it just didn't charge up because, yeah, it wasn't plugged in. So that's kind of what ruined everything. And then also, I broke another chat phone cable, which is the 3rd or 4th one I broke in the last 2 weeks. I think it's the cold, man. I think they form in the cold when it gets to be like -10 or -20. And then when I bend them, when I move my arm or something, they snap. I don't have an explanation for it otherwise. There's a Genesect over here. I guess we'll go beat him up. I wish they'd have better raids, man, but unfortunately the next raid is going to be the Thunderous, right? He's kind of stonky too. This gives us the Flying Squirrel. Okay, decent. Yeah, do what Jan says. Smash the like button. It is free. It keeps us rocking and rolling. Oh, hold on. Let me get one more spawn. I'm going to see if that's going to be Gligar. And then we're going to do the raid too, but it's a Ralts that does not have a blue head. I would love a shiny Shadow Gligar, man. That'd be awesome. Hey, what's up, Dexter? Excited for Genesect raids to leave soon. Yeah, Rail, tomorrow's Genesect raid hour again. Like, I don't understand how they're going to do that 2 weeks in a row. It was already not popular. Like, it was like one of the first raid hours I skipped on stream in the last little bit. And they're having it again. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. At least I have a good excuse to miss it for tomorrow, but like, I don't know. Genesect has overstayed his welcome. He needs to go away again for like 2 years this time. Catch 15 is... Oh, a huge Tadbulb would have been a sick shiny, man. Would have been very cool. Good for the showcases that are inevitably coming. Let's hop in on this one. Same drive to, what the heck? Yeah, I mean, I truly believe Pokemon GO invests a lot of time and resources into big events. And then it seems like they just really do not care about other events. Like, they kind of just let it roll and have these filler ones. And it's bad for the game because it loses a lot of people's interests. And like, I can tell, I talk to a lot of you guys, I'll start not seeing people in the streams for like half a year and they're like, oh, you know, the event sucked. So I think they should put a little bit more effort into these quote unquote filler events. This one's okay, right? The eggs are good and stuff, but generally speaking, there's been a lot of lazily thought through events since like the headline ones. Shiny Moltres today? No way, Dexter, really? Saved so much money thanks to Genesect? Yeah, I mean, I'm still doing them. I'm just not thrilled about doing them. I'll go for the social aspect, but yeah, exactly, Rail. I mean, like, it's still fun to play the game. Like, but you see, for me with these events, I find myself focusing on like daily incense and trying to do like side quests of like shadow shiny grinding and stuff. It's not really the event that drives the intrigue, which unfortunately for a lot of people, if the event's not flat out good, they're gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna waste my time and go do that. Carrie's back, what's up? This will be like raid 15, I think, towards it. Like, I haven't been doing too many of these, just because, yeah, Genesect is meh. And also, I gotta win 80 trainer battles in the Go Battle League before I level up. So in that time, even just raiding daily, we should be able to get that done no problem. Same with the excellent throws. Like, the biggest deterrent is gonna be the 80 battles. Why is Showcase Rock type this week? I have no idea, man. Again, it seems like certain events, they kind of just do minimal effort on their end. And yeah, I would have thought this would have been electric types, no? It would have made more sense. BT shenanigans are entertaining regardless of the event. I appreciate it. Trying to figure out how to grind in the rain, says Carrie. Yeah. You'll know the struggle for sure. I mean, some of these days are like borderline impossible to manage gear-wise. I guess it's okay if you put your phone in your pocket in between walking around. It's okay, but for my side of things, the streaming with bad weather is real bad. Not too good. 99% from Jan. Okay, that's how you do it, Jan. So cold too, says Carrie. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, it's one thing if it rains. We have, I think it's only like -5-ish here or something right now, but still, I mean, the under freezing with rain is a recipe for uncomfortable, for sure. Hate on big events when it's raining, says Nick. Yeah, that's the only downside of this game, right? Is that sometimes you get bad weather and there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, the game is played outdoors for the large part anyways. But I feel like a bird's coming soon, man. I feel like a birdito is coming. Man, yeah, these Genesect raids, like, it's actually crazy that they weren't popular, like, from day one when they came out, and they're like, yo, let's roll this for a second raid day. People said had a good point, too. They should have had the raid weekend, or not raid weekend, but the raid hour be the Reshiram and Zekrom, instead of having them for the actual raid day. That would have made way more sense and been way more popular. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck, I guess. And this is a, weather boosted. Oh, it's not good though, is it? Never mind. I want a 23.95. Last week was literally freezing and snowing the entire week. Yeah, I feel you, man. Here we go. Not the red bug. The kid stream says hi. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, let's get back to our daily incense. Back to our regular scheduled programming. And... Oh, that would have been sick, man. I forgot we had a dirty Dactyl on deck. That's a lot of Ds right there. That was the win 5 raids, and I was saying it could be a potential Dactyl. That was the only reason I did that. I don't know why, but I really want a Shundo Aerodactyl. Like, really bad. It's not even like it's super useful. I just really want it. I might check what this grunt is here in a sec, just to see if it's Mawile, because that can shine, and I still need that. But we'll wait till we get the next daily incense spawn to make our decision. All right. Yeah, we'll go back to Bird Park. Passing people around here is driving me nuts. People just expect that I'm going to be invisible when I walk by them, which is very puzzling to me and everyone else involved. Oh my god, lunch. I don't want to say that. Yeah, let's leave the city. I don't exactly know what I'm running into. It's like I'm on a prank show right now. People are just walking up to me with their mouth open and just staring at me with a blank stare. It's like 5 people in a row that just look completely brain dead I'm walking past. So that's good. I'm over that. Let's go find areas without people around. That seems to be the issue. You took my shiny luck rail? I don't like that. Gonna give it back. Miltank. Oh, he's not blue. He's not the blue moo. Eggs are incubated. We're good to go. I was gonna put the umbrella back, but I don't think I will now, because it's starting to rain again. It was like tapering off ever so slightly, and now it's picking up again. We'll just bring it. Like you haven't said a gazillion things that Lunch just said? I don't know. Transferring it back right now? This is a Vulpix. Yikes. Alright. Sweet. Get out of here and we'll go, I guess, back to Bird Park. I feel like they're still going to be in Bird Park, man. I haven't given up on that spot. I know it seemingly has been dry there lately, but you can't tell me that I've caught that many birds there and then that spot is just dead now overnight. I think it's just been some bad RNG. Got to keep rocking through there and see what happens. If only they could see, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, the city here has been like, I wish I had like a head cam for you guys to see what I'm walking past. Like I have an umbrella, right? And I walk up to someone and instead of them moving to one side of the road, they just stop in front of me like a lost dog and open their mouth and look at me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not a ghost, right? So one of us has to go one way, and the other goes the other way. And crazy enough, believe it or not, then we can pass each other simultaneously. But that's like 10 people in a row, which is kind of lost my patience a little bit. Let's see what this is. The Fido can't be shiny yet. We also got ourselves the Meryl. That's not the Seafoam one. Watch the umbrella for you with the head cam. Yeah, it's like a totally different style setup that uses so much data to do. So like unless you're doing like a stream like that in a major city with really good network, you can't really have like the dual face cam one. It's very tough to do. We got a 2K going in. Let's see it. Come on. The Pichu. I don't think I've hatched one yet. Yo. Oh, let's go. Dude, I saw the number. Hondo Pichu. Yes, man. I literally looked at the number. I was like, wait. All right, now I'm happy again. That makes up for everything I just saw in the city there. Let's incubate this guy. This stupid 10K we got to make up for it. Oh, dude, why didn't he shine? That was the first Pichu I've hatched from all those eggs. It has been all the other three. Wow, man. Okay, I mean, that doesn't suck, though. A hundo hatch. That's pretty nice. Sweet. Every time I join, says Josh, well, I don't know, man. You got to keep joining then. We need some more luck like that. I didn't know if it was 270 or 275. I saw the number and I was like, wait. All right, let's get my daily incense with a little more cook time on it. Let's put it back in the oven for, the recipe says 30 minutes. So we'll do that. And then it says to put it on broil at the end, whatever that is. Dialga's like, dude, I am sick of running all day long. We got Fletchy, Mr. Fletch, and Wimpodius Maximus. Mr. Helioptile's hanging out in the snow. Crouching in the snow would give him some cold areas, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I'd be doing that. Get a shiny space dog. Nice. It's the day of the shiny space dog, man. I'm glad you got one too. I'm happy to get that monkey off my back. And by monkey, I mean duck. Tadbulb. That is a huge no for the big toe. As I missed the quick catch. That's my favorite thing to do in the game. I have dreams at night about missing quick catches, and it just brings me happiness. I'm like, oh my god, that was fun to wait. So I'm glad that we got to experience that together. Stunk. No days off for Dialga. Dialga's a gym bro. He's just there lifting weights. No days off, bro. Most brain-rotted Master League team? Wait, what? What do you mean? I gotta look. What does the Premier Cup allow? I have to look. Is that the one that there's no legendaries? Because I know Master League is back, but I think it's Premier. So many Helioptiles. Oh my god. Never got your YouTube Wrapped thing? Dang. Here we go. 5K. Come on. And Indeedy. Okay. I think that one's kind of bad too. I'm pretty sure. Don't pick up anything but a 2K. This better be a 2K or I'm going to be very upset. Okay. We're good. We're gonna stay happy for now. It has been like a 1-to-1 ratio of trash eggs and good eggs. This gives us a flying squirrel guy. Cool, very cool. And the cabbage head. Oh man, I'm sick of seeing those. Tauros in the water. A water bull in the snow. That looks kind of nice. Long time no see, says Louise. What's up, man? How you been? Got Lord Yampington over here. Heir to the Yampington fortune. in an Emolga. I'm ready to be, like, birded now. I feel like it's going to be a Zapdos, and it's going to shine. I'm pretty sure that's the plan for the day. That background looks pretty nice, actually. What's the weather for me? It is kind of a snowy hail-ish rain with a sprinkling of wind. It's very nice. I mean, if you don't like being dry or warm, it's pretty nice weather, I would say. It looks crazy in game, though. Here we go, another lonely 2K going in. Come on. Another Pichu. That is not a hundo. We know 270 is the hundo now. Jolcario's back. What's up? Congrats on the hundo Pichu. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's a cool one to get. It's the second hundo Pichu I've ever hatched. I hatched the party hat one from that one event recently. Forget what it is. I don't know, a few weeks back. Wasn't that long ago. Had snow for a week and now it's all melting, says Klexa. Happy days. Stupid snow. Snow can catch a boat to the frick off islands. I never want to see it again. Nice if you're a fish, that's the true. Yeah, the fish are like, yo, this weather is just relaxing. But for us humans, us human beings, it is not too good. Helioptile. Yo, where the shinies at? Where them shinies at? We've got this awful rhythm of hatching one egg at a time. Why, you ask? Well, because the game is stupid and wants to give me 5Ks and 10Ks that nobody asked for since the history of time. There is cave writings from cavemen times about how they were picking up 5 and 10Ks, and even they didn't like it. So, like, this is not a new thing. Niantic should know this. Mr. Rookity, you want the snow? You can have the snow. You can come pick up all the snow. You're gonna need a big truck, though. One of them there Tadbulbs. How about you? Whoa, slipping on some ice. That's like my specialty. Hate when I get water in my charging port, refuses to charge. Dude, story of my life. All of my gear is wrecked all the time, and it's because every time I grind, it is wet, raining, and cold. Always, always. You made a snowman, called him Greg, and he's gone. Dang. You gave him a name, too. You humanized him. That probably cuts even more deep. I mean, if it was just a regular snowman, whatever, you know, he melts, you're like, you know, he gone, but Greg. Greg's gone, man? I'm sorry to hear that. I have to think he's in a better place now. Mr. Pikachu. Hanging on the beach. Come on. Oh, look at the fish. I feel bad for Magikarp. He's just suffering. He's flopping around. He's a fish out of water. And nobody seems to care. Mr. Anorith, was that a Yamask behind me? No, it's not. It's a flying squirrel that looks not at all similar. Canada would be the perfect weather country for me. Come stay here for a month and see how you like it in the winter. I've heard that 1,000 times. And respectfully, I don't think you want to live here. It's awful. But here we go. We got 2 2Ks. Let's see what happens. Number 1's going to be the Ella Kid. Number 2. Come on, man. Are you good? Ooh, you wanted to be good. Also picked up a 10K like right away. That's awful. Hey, Creations, what's up? Got any shinies today? Yeah, a couple. I think 2 shinies so far. Shiny Cresselia, shiny Starly. Got a hundo Pichu from an egg. It's been alright, I guess. It's been just okay. Let's incubate some more eggitos. Dude, back-to-back 10s? They're gonna make me lose my mind up in here. And then you guys do the backup vocal with the up in here part again. Come on. That's stupid, man. Shadow Gaming, what's up? Is all of Canada this bad for weather or just certain places? Most of it is. And K with a 2 says, please smash the like button. Thank you very much for the 2. Do what K says. Definitely if you're new, drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps us be able to continue and weather the storm that YouTube has provided these days. What about you? Spiro, I thought it was gonna be shiny, but thank you again, K. I really appreciate that. Wouldn't they make more money if it was all 2 cases 40? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're still gonna get you to hatch eggs either way, right? So I think they're kind of sneaking those eggs in there so that you like have to waste incubators. Hold on, let me wipe my phone screen off. My phone screen is oh man. That made it worse. I wiped it off with a towel, and it's just all wet now. But thanks again, Kay. I do appreciate that. Oh. I said I wasn't going to do it. If I have a remote pass, I'll do it, though. If I already have one... I do have one. Okay, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. I'm trying to be a good boy. Trying to catch up from the last months of craziness in this game. But let's go. Illusion with the invite. Let's see if it's going to be shiny for us. Someone remind me in 5 minutes the kitchen window's open. Okay. There's a shiny Sandile from an egg. Nice. That's sick. I like the Sandy. I've only ever got one before, believe it or not, and it was in LA from the Enigma Pokestop research. I've never hatched one. I've hatched a gazillion Sandiles. None have ever shined. Hopefully a Shundo. It's the least they could do for me right now. You know what I mean? We really need a Shundo Scyther pick me up. That's the least they could do. Like, I know Scyther's like all evil and he's flying around, but every now and then he has to be a Shundo. I don't make the rules, but I think that's how it works. Hey, Nick with the 2 says, make sure to like and sub, show your support. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you guys. On top of being awesome mods, working your butts off here all the time. Thank you very much for the 2. Definitely do that, man. These kind people are spending money, so you guys will hit a button that is free. And the button keeps the streams continuing, so thank you very much. How many shiny Kyurem got in the raid day? 6, I think. I got 10 shinies total, but not all of them were Kyurem. I think I got 5 or 6. How much is a gazillion? Like, it's a little bit more than a bazillion, I think. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. 1849. Oh, you know what that is? Awful. So I'm glad we got that out of the way. But it could have some pink leggies. Win more raids. Come on, please. No pink leggies. What's the matter for you? See, this is why Scyther's parents are so upset with him. They're like, your brother had pink legs. He was varsity pink legs. Hey, see you, Jan. Thanks for chilling today. I appreciate it. Have a good night. See you on the next one. What is a bazillion? So you know what a zillion is, right? You just add a bat to that. It's like a measurement that I think was started from sheeps. I think. It's how it turned into a bazillion. But again, you'd have to look that up. You'd have to go ask Jeeves about that. Is Ask Jeeves still a thing? I hope it is. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Molga. So much water on my screen. So that's good. My phone is like, yo, I love water. Can I get some more of that? Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Give your buddy 3 treats. Marissa says, Ask Jeeves. You gotta. It is the leading leader of search engines if you're in grade 6. On a big old Mac computer or whatever they had back in the day. Oh, dude, here we go. Come on, do it. Ah, didn't shine. Yo, look at how sick he looks. Dude, he looks amazing in the snow. Okay. Now's the time. Drop a like for some catch luck. Dude, this looks like the perfect storm. He's an 1818. Oh, man, what a beautiful bird. Man, that's... I just want to look at this for a sec. That's gorgeous. He's in his natural habitat. Nightbot says the Gray Throw. Okay, we're going to set the circle. When he comes down, you know what we do here. The Gray Throw. That's how you put the birds in their homes. It's been a while since I caught an Articuno. Hey, thank you, Kay. With the lake in the background, I know. Master Ball? Nah. If he was a level 1 Zapdos, he would be coming home with me. I'd be bonking him on the noggin. Like Christopher Robin. Yo, come down. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay, yeah, you're really good at twirls. I see that. But down. Down, boy. That's better. Thanks for listening. Oh, okay. He's going back up again. Never mind. Set the circle just like that. Dude. We want him to come down and attack. Look at how menacingly he's looking at me. Just like that. When he attacks again. But I want him to come down. I keep resetting the circle just to make sure it doesn't auto-reset. Wow, he's taking his time, dude. I was trying to reset the circle again. That's fine. We're going to take our time with him. We got to land the Great Throw. Here we go. The Great Throw. 1, 2. Oh, dude, stay! Ah, what a guy. Yo, that was looking good. That was looking extra crispy for a sec. Oh, someone tell me why. Oh, now I'm not happy again. Stupid bird looking all cool and stuff. Didn't want him anyways. What would I do with that bird? Like, just like enjoy him and stuff? That'd be so awful. Hey, what's up, Kim? You came at a good time, kind of. Oh, I wish I would have caught that bird. Emma says you had him. I know. Dude, that was looking good. The way it was rolling was looking like he was coming home. Got Boogs in the house, too. What's up, man? Dumb bird. Yeah, he's a bird that's not smart, man. Like, that bird's rocking like a 17 IQ. Literally a bird-brained idiot. But he does look pretty majestic. Articuno's like, you're hurt right now, and you don't mean what you're saying. Voltorbius Maximus. Real Pros is so sorry for you. It's all good, man. I just like seeing birds. It's cool. I mean, like, I don't need that bird. Would he look good in this flock? For sure. Do we have a spot for him at the Bird Academy? Absolutely. A crushing blow? Yes. Why am I asking myself questions I already know the answer to? But we didn't catch him, so maybe. Maybe the next one. Oversized pigeon? Yeah. Yeah, keep roasting Articuno. And another kiss of death, Tranquil. Mr. Flappy Bird Brother. Got a Shundo Caesar. How did you catch a Shundo Caesar? I don't think Caesar spawns. Was it a Scyther? What an amazing bird collection. It's pretty nice. It definitely is my favorite part of my account. That and the Gyarados, of course. Any shinies today? 2. A shiny Shadow Space Duck. We also pulled a random Starly. So he was the first bird of the day, the wrong bird, mind you. And then we got this weird moon duck with the pointy butt. Never really get to look at the back end of Cresselia, but it's there. It exists. Meowth. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. Look at this guy. He knows he's a star. He knows that he's desirable. And there's nothing wrong with that. He knows what he's got. Stop butt checking. I'm going to check butts even harder now. A Starkly and Cresselia. Definitely a Starkly. I'm going to see if this guy is a Didiopotamus. We're going to go for this low catch. And he's going to say, oh. Nah, he's not going to say, oh. Never mind. I'm a liar. Who's checking out butts? It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I mean, that's like usually what you, like the first thing you got to do. Like you catch a new shiny. You go into your account. And you're like, oh, I like Bidoof. That's a weird butt. You don't often see a 3-piece butt fur like that. He's got an okay one. Ralts doesn't really have anything. I'm kind of sorry I looked for Ralts. That's giving me mixed feelings. Garlic says canceled. You were much too late for that. The cancel button doesn't even work anymore. It's been hit so many times. Remember water sometime? Yeah. I've nowhere to put my umbrella down. That's the problem. There's nowhere to like free up my hands. But I'm doing okay for now. It is a good reminder though. Psyduck has a cute butt. Let me check it out. I don't think I've looked at Psyduck's butt. Not recently. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good butt, yeah. What does a naked Psyduck look like? Do I have any naked Psyducks? Yeah, that's a decent butt. That's kind of the butt you expect from him. He looks like he's like a claymation guy. We have Young Bweezy. Album coming out soon. Also, what is this wind? I mean, if I really liked being smacked in the face by an umbrella, then I'd be really comfortable right now. But I don't like that. I like my face to go unmolested when I walk around. Just getting sus. We're just getting warmed up. There's been a lot of questionable things said, and I will continue to say more of those things. Man, that Articuno looks so good. Like, why didn't he just come home? That's a W butt, says Kim. Yeah, exactly. That is a what? Here we go. 2K going in, come on. Ah, Toxel. All right. 415 is the hundo. We know that because I did get one a couple days ago. Ooh. Extra arm punchy guy. I mean, this is another guy kind of like Cliff. I think we're going to have to get a P test from this guy. Like, he says, like, yeah, I'm just really into working out and stuff. But I suspect there might be some needles going into his butt, speaking of butts. I don't think there's any way that you get 2 extra arms from just dieting and working out. I don't know. Bad IV. Cool to see, though. Circuitry. Hey, what's up, Ducky? I didn't recognize you. How you doing? That is the OG Ducky. I had to double check. Need 2 more arms? Yeah, I could use a couple other arms. I feel like it would be, like, inconvenient, but also, like, really good for certain things. But, Leo, Ducky's alive. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I suspected you were alive somewhere. Had to be kicking around. Mochamp's a cool spawn. It definitely is pretty nice. If I do say so myself. Yo, no 5Ks. What is this? Why are they giving me these trash eggs? Oh, man. Been busy applying for jobs. Nice. Well, good luck with that. I hope you snag one. I'm sure you will. Also, Tadbulb, come on. That is a huge no for the big toe. Non-shadow Regigigas. Yeah, I do have that. I do. I'm going to hop in on this raid here. There's going to be for a duck. An intergalactic, apparently, no, it's a 2K, or not a 2K. It's a one-star egg. Dude, the wind is blowing so hard. Look at this. The wind is blowing so hard, I'm not holding the umbrella. Look, it's just resting. The wind is blowing it up against my head right now. Like that. That's how you know the wind is strong. I'm handsless with my umbrella. That's crazy. It's a bag on. All right, here we go. If you want to hop in, let me know. If not, we'll just do this. Like, this umbrella has been glued up against the side of my head all day. This wind is just ridiculous. It's a back-on dino floating umbrella, says Jasper. That's what I mean. Like, I know you guys probably can't hear it right now, but the wind here is, like, is no joke. It's cuckoo bananas. Okay, can we just ready up for these raids? Is there any benefit to us having to wait a full 30 seconds to be able to hit a button that we can do what we came to do anyways? If anyone has any good counterpoints, I'm all ears, but I think that that's just not a good feature. Galactic duck. I thought it was going to be a galactic duck, but upon further examination, it is a dinosaur that has cornrows. I'm a wizard. Yeah, my name's not Harry though. Hundo Harry's name is. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Looking for like an 800, I think. 800-ish. And of course a green one. Never mind, not weather boosted. Oh yeah, because it's snowy weather right now, isn't it? That makes more sense. Okay, so 627, I have no idea if that's good or not. So I know the weather boosted one's in the 800s, low 8s, I think. But let's see, come on, be green. Not a green one. On the snowy beach would look so cool too. Oh well. And survey says, actually a decent one. Tiger with -69. Garlic should join the next raid. She'd have to remote them though. I don't know if you want to remote those. We got another 2K going in, come on. Tadbulb, that's the one we want, but it's not shiny, so that's something. Yeah, this weather here is not nice. It's definitely a unnice day, we'll say. 29% from K. That seems about right. That seems right on the money. I am happy we saw Articuno, though. He looks so nice with that backdrop. Like, the Kuno was everything I wanted and more. If you would have caught, that would have been so, so good. And did I get another egg yet? I have the Go Plus on spinning. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I got one yet. Yamper is a no. Power 15 times. I usually keep those ones, but I'm going to let it go for now. Only really keep those if I'm trying to, like, actively power things up. Love the Circuitry Buddy. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, Ducky, doesn't it? This is the only shiny I have. Wolverine traded it to me at GoFest. And I was working on best buddying it before, and then I got a Shundo of something, I forget. Popped in to see how it's going. We saw a bird, actually. It's been pretty good. Saw a bird. Have 2 shinies. Hatched a Hundo Pichu. There's been some good stuff coming in slowly. Slowly but surely. And let's extend this again. I think we're going to need it. I've been trying to like put small extensions on this because like to keep an eye on how the weather's updating and stuff, but should be safe to do that. What Pokemon's in the field research you never claim? All of that's already been claimed. That is what's called a research stack. So when I get a research task down here, if I claim it, it'll go into this top column. All of these have already been checked. But if you run away from them, it goes into the top stack. It's just called stacking Pokemon. So none of them are new. None of them are shiny. Can Magmar be shiny in raids? Yes. Yeah, but it's a low raid, I'm sure. Like, it might be full odds. Likely is full odds. First Nundo is Shadow Joltik? You're going to evolve it or keep it as is? I'm not a big Joltik fan, but I mean, shadows are cool. Especially Shadow Nundos. What do we got up here for raids? That is a Magmar up there. Speaking of Magmar, this area's been kind of dry for them. The last couple days I was seeing a ton around here. But not today. You have a Hundo Joltik? Nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of Hundo's Galvantulas from the wild area 2 years ago. Here we go, 5K going in, come on. It is the Munchie. You want a 1081 for those as the Hundos. That one's going to be real bad. Let me check through these spawns quick. We're in Bird Park, so we saw a bird on the way into Bird Park, which, I mean, is a good sign. It means our daily incense isn't completely dead. I think if we see the next one, it's going to shine. Like, we were approaching 60 birds since the last one shined. So, I mean, that's technically like 3 times RNG. They are 1 in 20. Although it doesn't exactly work like that. Yo, Abomasnow? Oh, man, that would have been cool. This can shine too. It has a Mega in the game. Got a Hundo Tadbulb, really? 45% Asher says, Matt, yeah, that's a little bit on the meh side. Trashy IVs. 6 spawn, it is. What's up, Andrew? I'm doing good, man. How about you? I'm just doing my thing. Looking for some birds right now. We're hatching some of the new shiny boosted 2-kilometer eggs. Unfortunately, there's a healthy mix of 5 and 10K eggs that have been dropping too, so we're hatching all kinds of different stuff at the moment. Your school is in an hour. Must be other side of the world time zone. Hopefully it goes well though. Hopefully you have a good day. I might restart the app here in a sec after the next spawn. It's running a little bit stonky, you know? I can always tell when it gets a little bit sticky with the encounters. And I don't want to be losing no Galarian birds because this game is having a fit. Alright, let's restart. Let's restart. Man, this area is like... all that kind of freezing sleet before is making a solid sheet of ice in this area. But before it was like slushy snow like an hour ago. Pretty weird. Voltorbius Maximus. How about you? Yo, Val with 12 months. What's up, BT? Any cool catches today? I'm shiny hunting Latias and Legend ZA. Oh, is that out right now? I didn't even know that. Thank you so much for the year support, though. Show some love for Val. Yeah, a couple cool things. Got a random shiny Starly, shiny Shadow Cresselia, hatched a Hundo Pichu from the new eggs, and we just ran into a Galarian Articuno. So, it's been kind of a decent day quietly, but thank you so much for the year. Really, really appreciate that. Rocking the Golden Gary. Snom even said Snom with a thumbs up. And that's coming from Snom. Like, I mean, that's a pretty good endearment right there. A dumb bird that ran away. Yeah, he was a bird that, like, failed grade 6. Because reading is hard. And I don't blame him. It is. But, Leo? Sounds like a good day. Love to see you. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. But thank you again, Val. Really appreciate the ongoing support. Without the members, I say this often, and I really mean it, I wouldn't do any of this at all. There'd be no way for me to sustain grinding day in, day out. So, big thank you to you. And all the other fantastic members here. Mr. LeChonk. Samran, what's up? Pika. That is naked and not shiny. Put some clothes on, man. Durant. Come on. Let's have round 2 with the birds. I'm ready for Birdito encounter number 2. It's actually been a couple, I would say maybe a week since our last 2-bird day. Which is, used to be a regular occurrence. And the birds have been on the decline. Gotta get back to the regular birds. Waffle Man says, I'm so happy. It's Tynamo spawns Electros, my second favorite Pokemon. That's awesome. I'm glad you like him. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm glad you do. Yo, William with 13 months says, hey, how are you all doing today? It's with the 1-up. Oh my God, what a William. Thank you for the 13 months, man. The memberships are actually insane to see the time on them. Thank you so much. Big thank you to Val, and of course, William as well, the man. Yo, Sean, what's up? So many golden Garys, man. You guys are the best. Look at all the members showing support. Also, was that a... Okay, 5K, hold on. 5K going in gives us a pig. That's a big pig right there. Whoa, Garlic with the 5 gifted. What are you doing? It goes to Betty. I'm a little boat. Cichlid got one. DFS. And Tidge, I think. If you were gifted, please say thank you. Thank you for doing that. You don't have to do that. 5 nifty gifties going in. That's cuckoo bananas right there. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. You guys are nuts. Huge WSS Ducky. That guy's a little boat. Yeah, that's what his name's telling me. His name's telling me that he is a lil boat. Yo, Nick with the gifted. It goes to It's Colt. If you're in the house, man, please thank Nick. And Nick, dude, thank you for the donos today, and of course the nifty gifty. Really appreciate it, man. Show some love for Nicholas Reginald Pokestop, the one and only. I'm picturing Nick having like the same monocle and top hat like Mr. Peanut has. Like he's all fancy because he's Nicholas Reginald Pokestop. He demands our respect. But thank you again, man. Tapu Cuckoo Bananas? Oh my God. I never thought of it that way. I mean, you are right. Maybe that's why they called him Tapu Koko. BG Reggie Pokestop? Today you're gonna hatch a hundo? I did hatch a hundo today. It's funny you said that. How close are you to level 80? I gotta win trainer battles. The rest of it's, like, I only leveled up less than 24 hours ago. So we're doing okay. But the thing that's gonna take some time is trainer battles. Because when I go in there, the other guy's trying to win too, which sucks. 5K going in, that is. Snom, there you go, Snom, one for you. It's almost like the other guys in Battle League, like, also want to win, which is so rude. They should just let me level up, man. Waffle says already, yeah, I mean, I've been hatching eggs for like the last 2 hours. Which, man, this weather, what has happened with this weather? The amount of rain and wind and snow and sleet that has come down this last little bit, oh my God. My life would feel like it's on easy mode if I could just walk around in -20 with no rain. But it has to be rain and snow at the same time. Canada's all about trying to break your spirit, I think. And you gotta find ways to not let it win, because Canada's a tough beast. This is Doduo. Ooh. Is 506 good? Sir, settle down. Probably not, but I don't know. I haven't seen one that high. BT really be on that grind? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I can deal with the cold, no problem. It's when you mix in all the wet stuff, because it messes up my phone so bad. So then I have to hold an umbrella, and then I'm like, while I'm doing all this quick catching and reading and stuff, like the point of view quick, but like I'm holding my umbrella with this, and then you guys on the chat phone, and then I'm flinging balls at stuff as I go. It's like, it'd just be so much nicer to not have awful weather every single day. You know, maybe some days, but like not every single day. Hey, what's up, Cleo? Hello from me and my pizza? Oh, just rubbing it in, Cleo. Wish I had a pizza. Wish I could say hello to people with my pizza. What about you? Bacon Bro says hello, what's up? What's going on, Bacon? Hopefully having a tasty day. Yo, this wind, come on, man. I showed you guys before, I had the umbrella hands-free because the wind was blowing that hard against my face. It's starting to slowly do that again, which is not too good. Sounds like pizza's what for dinner? Oh, man. You guys will never guess what I'm having today, because I'm such an adventurous eater. But it is not pizza. It's other stuff. This is Chin Chow. Lillipop. Day 8 is saying how much I really appreciate your streams. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate hearing it, honestly. It is tough, tough this time of the year for a lot of different reasons, so I really appreciate that, man. Lick a tongue. That is not that yeller one. Not the yeller belly that we want to see. Chicken and rice. You guys nailed it. It's almost like I eat that every day. It almost seems like that. I might be adventurous and go like chicken in a wrap instead of chicken and rice today. I know. I didn't want to get too crazy on you guys, but I might not even have the rice with my chicken. It's crazy. You really helped me out, says Bacon. I'm glad to hear that, man. Chicken and fried rice. No, I usually just go like normal rice. It's like a chicken breast on normal rice in a bowl, and then you just eat that to sustain yourself for another day, like a robot would do if it had human skin on. The Dene. Come on, where are the birds at? One bird is good, two birds is far better. I would do dirty things for another bird. What are these things, you ask? Oh, you don't want to know. They're that dirty that I don't even want to say. Other eggs are coming up kind of soon. We have a 12K that should be popping like any second. That hopefully has a white salamander inside. And our collection's full. Well, that's not good. Let's dump these guys. Hey, Spooky, what's up? You're in the car on the way to McDonald's. Nice. You're traveling to Canada? Cleo says, be good, don't be like Cleo. No, Cleo's always good. And 12K. And 12K. Yo, where are the 12Ks at? You're making me look bad. Should be hatching now. Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't auto-hatch. That's like my biggest fear is missing like a shundo hatch like that. Mr. Glam Meow. 50 max and shiny Bronzor for a G-Bird. I already did 50 max shiny Bronzor and best buddied it. Because that particular day really got away from me. Jerry and Matt did some crazy things and I had to. Yo, there should be a 12K like now. What's happening? See that? It's at 3.9. Tadbulb. That is not a shiny Tadbulber. Okay, well, we're just going to wait our entire lives away. It gives me a second to wipe my phone screen off. Because it's soaking wet, even though I have an umbrella up. Are you really not going to hatch? Okay. I've had this at 3.9 since this stop over here. You're telling me that's not 0.1 of a kilometer? Much to my chagrin, that's the way it looks like. Say please? No. I'm gonna say the opposite. Here we go, finally! Come on! A 12K going in. Let's see a white salamander. Come on. Ah, it's a stupid thing. Yo, get out of the game, man. I hate this guy. Stupid Varoom. Why does he gotta look like that? Tadbulb again. Fancy seeing him here. Use a spoon to break it? An egg? Is that how you break them? I thought you just whack them on the side of a pan. Also, I saw Gordon Ramsay open up an ostrich egg with a hammer once. And it was like my favorite thing I've ever watched. And I've kind of always aspired that I could eat an ostrich egg one day. And I could be the hammer guy that opens it up. So, I mean, maybe. Maybe if I'm really good, 1 year for Christmas, Santa will bring me an ostrich egg. And then I can finally see what all the hype is about. So it seems pretty awesome. Want a shiny Varoom so badly in the game? Yeah, I mean, if it could be shiny, then I'd care. But right now, it's just kind of a Senior Stonkenstein. I don't want to be hatching that stupid looking thing all the time. The 12K eggs. How do I put this politely? Diplomatically. They suck. They're awful. There's like 2 things in there that I care about, and the rest of it is trash. So, I mean, that's as polite as I could put that. That is me being my most professional self. Rain picking up again, which is awesome. They don't taste as good as chicken eggs, unfortunately. A bit of a gamey flavor. You've had ostrich eggs? Does Santa play Pokemon GO? Yeah, but he spoofs. So, like, his account's kind of, you know, who cares? Santa just, like, he doesn't have it in him anymore. He's getting old, so he can't be walking around for the event, so he decided to spoof. So, yeah. Unfortunately, don't meet your heroes. You know, you meet Santa, and then he tells you that he's a spoofer, and you're like, ah, I wish I didn't know that. I used to think you were so cool. What about Roly-Coly? I like Roly-Coly. He's alright, I guess. I see a Bacon. Thanks for popping in, man. I do appreciate it. Here we go. One lonely 2K. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's the bulb. It's the bulber. But he, unfortunately, is not shiny, and he's a terrible IV. Man, all these ice storms keep bringing down, like, these branches off the trees. I'm just walking through, like, a nest of twigs right now. All different sizes and shapes of twigs. Which is great. Feels really good. Litleo, how many best buddies do you have? I don't know. Good question. Not many. Best. Man, typing on a wet screen is rough. Best buddies, 33. Mainly just my Shundos and other cool shinies that I've liked along the way. That's typically how I do things. Oh my god. Yo, this is just a pool of water. Back there is fully frozen over. And up here, like less than half a mile away, is just straight up water. This is a weird ecosystem here. Is that what you'd call this? Ecosystem? Land? I don't know. Okay, game. Come on. There we go. Just get our 64 clicks in, and there we go, just like that. This game is the Cadillac of games. All right, let's do it again. Let's get a nice 64 count in on Lunatone, and then he loads in. Cubone. Haven't got a shiny Cubone in ages. I didn't go for that one with the costume as much as I wanted to when it was in raids. 69 clicks later. I feel like the game only does this stupid stuff when I'm like struggling in the weather as it is. I'm like walking into a monsoon of rain right now, and the game is like, yeah, I'm not gonna work for the whole clicking thing. An ecosystem? What's an ecosystem? Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can hear this rain, but it's not nice. It's like frozen pellets. And a 10K going in, come on, what do we got? The robot finger, it's a 540. Unfortunately not a hundo. You can tell because the way it is. Grab another 2K, hopefully. Finally, dude, that seems like a miracle. If you actually get 2Ks from the stop, that seems like the best blessing you could get in life. It has been so rough picking up those big, stupid eggs. Pokemon GO is stopping you to reach level 81. Yeah, same care. I've never got a Pikachu that doesn't have a costume. I have like so many shiny Pikachus, not one of them is naked though. So I'm looking for that naked shoe as well. What's up, Zenith? Third time? Sorry I had to type it 3 times. I'm just ignoring you, that's all. No, I'm walking around in a monsoon, as I said. Reading 2 phones, holding an umbrella, playing the game. So, hi. I only see 1 in there, by the way. But good to see you. What about you? Mr. Badoof? Oh my god, I gotta wipe this off. There's so much water on my screen, man. I literally can barely see where I'm going. It's that wet outside. Got a shiny Kyurem on the Fusion Raid Day? Nice. That's the goal. It was a good raid day. I mean, I had fun. I didn't like that they had the Zek and Resh, but it is what it is. All in all, I had some fun. Is Salamence a good dragon type? It is. I mean, it's one of the better ones. Obviously, Rayquaza is going to be king probably forever, but Salamence is a good budget one, we'll call it. Okay, so I'm back to not being able to look where I go. I'm using my umbrella as a shield. Any shinies today? Yeah, 3, I think. 2 or 3. Got a hundo. We saw a bird. It's been okay. I mean, if I'm being honest, for the conditions I'm dealing with right now, it's kind of a miracle. I would say like 99% of people would walk around in this weather for like 5 minutes and be like, yo, I'm going home. Because it is bad, and I'm soaking wet and frozen. But we're making it work. Hopefully gonna get a bird up here. Mr. Barboach. As I missed the quick catch. Heckin' naked Pika, I know, I need that. Playing Brawl Stars? With randoms is horrid? What do you mean? You gotta like coordinate and stuff? I don't know, I haven't played any like team games online for a long time. I used to play a lot of console games, but now I just play Pokemon GO with you guys. Yeah, garlic is rough out here. I mean, like, I want to hatch these eggs. That's the main thing. And hatched eggs we got to walk for. But yeah, the conditions today have been a borderline undoable, actually, with how high the winds are. It's around like 80 kilometer an hour winds. So my wrist and hand from holding this umbrella are done. It's taken pretty much all of my strength to hold this from it blowing away. It's been a rough one, but that's kind of what you sign up for in Canada. This is not a shiny either. What are my eggs looking like now? Okay, so I'm gonna burn off those stupid 10s kind of soon. Small batch of 2s, okay. We got a few things coming up. A couple of irons in the fire, I guess. And actually, right here is where we saw that bird. I guess, what, half-hour ago? So we're gonna go back through there again, but that was where the Articuno was. Thought Mega Rayquaza was the better flying type? No. So Mega Rayquaza is better as a flying and dragon than Salamence. Salamence is good. Definitely, it's good, but like I said, nothing's gonna take Ray's spot. I don't think ever. I think that'll be the best dragon for all of time. Unless they do some crazy update to the game and add a bunch of crazy new stuff, but I don't see that. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a rough one today, Tiger. I don't know. The crazy part is I drove here and it was completely fine. And then since I've been grinding, it's just been unbearably rough weather. Making it work though, just barely. Hanging on by a thread. Shadow Salamence is good too? Yeah, it is. I have a Shadow 98 and I use it like all the time for raids. Mr. Pika. That is a male, so it is Mr. Pika. What about you? Hey, what's up, Shane? It's been pretty good. Hundo Pichu hatch, 2 shinies, 1 bird's. It's been okay. All things considering. Get a shiny Voltorb an hour ago. Nice. Yeah, dude, the rain here is crazy. I know. I'm sure it is loud for you guys. Nothing I can really do about that. It's, unfortunately, I'm sure it doesn't sound nice, and it also does not feel nice on my body. It's just gonna take me a couple hours to warm up when I go home like it always does. Imagine Lord Bronzor becomes the strongest attacker. Lord Bronzor. Come on, man. Bit bird hunting too. Nice. Anything good? I think the only thing that could dethrone Ray be a brand new Pokemon. Yeah, I was gonna say like a new Mega or like when they add like Paradox stuff or something. I don't know. I don't think it'll happen. I'm kind of cool with the idea of Ray being the king forever. I think he deserves that. But we'll see. Satotl, which is a big spawn. Obviously not a small spawn. Arceus maybe. Lord Bronzor, I worship you. Bronzor is what's wrong with the world. The reason that I have to struggle in this weather every day is Bronzor. Bronzor controls the weather. And that's the reason we're dealing with this. It could be all sunshine and rainbows and happiness. But Bronzor's like, no, I like cold and rain and despair and loneliness. Here we go. We got 2 2s going in. Let's see it. Number 1. Ooh, the Toxie. Number 2. Come on. Yo, give me a shiny from these. How many freaking eggs are we going to hatch today, man? That is your real name. And also, this is the pattern I've been seeing. After you hatch some 2s, the next eggs you pick up are always a non-2K. I'm guessing this spin up here is going to give me a 10. I'm calling it right now. I hope I'm wrong. Drea says it's a blessing he's even streaming in these conditions for us. Let's try not to complain. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try my best. Some of these days are pretty rough though. That's why we had a mild day, 2 days ago? And I think I mentioned on stream that day 300 times how good it was to not be getting snowed on. It was still cold. Still awful weather, but having this kind of weather is rough. It's not nice. Let's get rid of these. Dump all these lads into the dumpster. Bronzor's the main villain? No bird caught a Rhyperior. Shiny Gligar. Dude, I got a double XL Rhyperior today. That's weird you got one as well. That was actually a 2K. Okay. Oh my god, man. Come on, Snow. I've a couple times have thought my umbrella was about to go. I'm barely hanging on to this thing. Oh my god. That's the problem with this big umbrella. Also, there it is. There's the stupid 5K. I like to use a small umbrella because the wind doesn't have as much pull when it turns it inside out. But it doesn't cover your body in these big storms. So having wind and rain right now this thing is so hard to hang on to. Yours was the Wundo? Dude, that's nuts. Let me wipe my phone off again. Oh, is a Clauncher there? Ah, he's not red. It's flabbergasting how wet my stuff is getting from being under a shelter right now. Very upset they put Zygar before Mega Mewtwo. Small umbrella would be for small hands. Yeah, I guess so. This thing is like one of those huge golf umbrellas. So like if the wind catches it, I don't know how many pounds it would be, but like it takes all of my might to hang on to it. Which I would say I'm probably a decently strong lad. It's crazy how much wind pressure when this umbrella pulls. It's actually nuts. Usually after these rainy, windy days, I go home and it feels like you did like a big shoulder workout. Hey Ganda, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Happy days. A +1, that's awesome. Let's also go in and check for hundos. No other hundo since Pichu. Come on, bird me up. Give me a bird like now. Got a shiny 97 Houndoom on the way home from school. No way. That's awesome. I've seen so many Houndooms off the daily. I've never got a shiny one though. And of course, yeah, because it has a mega in the game, it's technically kind of shiny boosted. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Big congrats. Rudy says, what event's going on? There is new 2-kilometer eggs. That's pretty much the main part of it. New 2K eggs, shiny Tadbulb in the game. Hey, what's up, Kelso? How you doing, man? Got Iceberg Slim up here. Incubated, right? Yeah. Yeah, we good. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. When's my next eggs going in? Man, that's an ugly staggered batch. So like all at different points. Nobody likes that. Favorite Shundo in my collection? Galarian Moltres. Followed closely by Ho-Oh, man. I really like the Ho-Oh. Any tips? For me, I'm broken? What do you mean? Like, tips in Pokemon GO? Catching is the biggest thing ever. Catching is... It's not only free, but you level up and get Stardust so fast. Ever since I caught back up, I've gotten super casual. Only go after the new Legends, new release mons in general. Yeah, Val, I was saying that before too. Unfortunately, Pokemon GO has really taken their foot off the gas. And a lot of people have lost interest, which is not good for the game. And it's not good for a lot of other things too. But yeah, I mean, big events are still going to hit it out of the park. I think they've been a little bit too lackadaisical with these last events though, where they don't put too much thought into stuff. The 2K Swiss event, great. They're fantastic. But they have had a couple events, although I still play events good or bad, you know, I'm a diehard for this game. A lot of people that are kind of, you know, only in it for good stuff will find other things to do, which is not good. Got the Perugly. Hey, Joshua, what's up? Oh, Alex, man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. My condolences, that's awful. Whoa, what? This is a fracture? Hey, Green Tea, what's up? I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day, too. How many Galarian birds do you have? 36. 36 caught. I've had hundreds, like, run away, but... Yeah, 36 caught so far. Hey, Bacon, what's up? Thought I'd pop in until the stream ends. Feel like being in here. Awesome. Good to have you here. I appreciate that. Expecting a birdie? Yeah, we've only seen the one today, Ducky. It looked beautiful, though. The snow background Articuno. He should have shined. He should have shined. But he decided, he's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be like a non-shiny bird. And he rolled twice. It was looking good. It was looking like he was going to stay in his home. Also shiny. Ah. Never mind. Fans of non-shinies will be psyched. But that's not so good. We don't want that. Come on. Up here, I've actually seen birds. A couple of times on like this little stretch of the water here, I've seen some birditos. As of late, though, they've been kind of mixing up the spots I see birds in. Like, it's still along the same general routes, but like, not as consistent. I don't know. It could just be RNG too, man. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So I don't think that I'm going to give up on my bird spots, like that they're not good anymore. It's just, yeah, they've been tapered off a bit. 10K going in, what do we got? Come on. Ooh, the Charky. Cool. Give me a 2K. Haha. It is a 2K. All right, now I'm happy again. Tadbulb again, that's not shiny. A 420 Tadbulb? That would have been a cool shiny. Also, when did they put these in, man? there's like these ropes to tie off a big boat here. They're like clothesline height for me. That would be awful. Dialga effect? Yeah, I'll beef it up a little bit. We'll go a little bit. How about that? Thanks, good call on that. No shiny Tadbulbs yet, no. I did get a shiny Starly today, yeah. It was like the first one of the day. It was super early. And then since then, we got a Shadow Shiny Space Duck, the Cresselia. And I think that's been it for the shinies. Unless I am mistaken. Yeah, it's a couple shinies today. A couple, which is better than nothing. There's some of these days, man, there's been a couple of recent grinds that's been like pulling teeth to get anything. Like even yesterday, all my gear broke, because I kind of cut the stream short a little bit, but we only got the one shiny, the shiny Bidoof, for like hundreds of checks and tons of raids and everything else. G-Bird in 10 minutes, what does Dialga's effect do? So it pauses your daily incense, among other items too, so like Star Piece, Lucky Eggs, whatever. But it allows you to be able to have a longer daily incense, and in turn, potentially see more birds. So it costs you Dialga Candy and Stardust to run. It's not like free or unlimited or anything, but it's a very good effect, especially for daily incense hunting. Hey, thanks, Bacon. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like the Cresselia was the shiny that I liked a little bit more today. Just because I've done so many raids for that stupid thing, but Starly was definitely not on my bingo card. Also, a Frigibax. That's a big one, too. Hold on. How are you that bad? He's weather boosted in 1,000 CP? I was expecting that to be like close to a hundo. But much to my chagrin, he was not. Tynamo. Pika. Come on. Give me a big old bird right now. I want a bird that's big and old. Not a young bird, but a super old one that's big. Like a bird that has gray hairs. And writes you Christmas letters with cash inside them. That's the kind of bird I want. Jinchao. All the slush on my feet have started to freeze over, and it's not too good. Shiny? Not a shiny on the Tadbulb. All right, let's go check a few of the other go-to spots. Speaking of space ducks, there's one up that way. And here we go. Batch of Eggitos going in 2 2s and a 5. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Tadbulb. Number 2 is the Elekid. Last but not least. Oh man, the Snomaroni and cheese. Yo, these eggs, as you guys would say, yo, that's cheeks, bro. I mean, they have some good potential. But in reality, they have been very, very cheeks. Or buns, whatever you prefer. Have any shiny perfects? Yeah, 13 shundos. 13 shundos in my account currently. You never know which day it'll be 14 though, any day. Big cheek eggs, yeah, those are some big naturals, Ducky. Someone's rocking out in their car. I respect it. I can't quite make out what it is. I don't know what song that was. They're having a good time. That guy literally was doing like sitcom rocking out in his car. It looked like he was dancing like no one actually dances in real life. Also, the hail is falling right now, so it looks like someone salted the streets. It's falling in these like big chunks. Oh no, my collection's full. Let's get rid of these guys. Dump all these lads. Pika. It's not shiny, what else do you know? Wish you could send Birdlock, cut a 94 Mega Blaziken, nice. Not too shabby, that's pretty good. We take those. Be careful in the hail, yeah. I'm pretty, unfortunately, well used to awful weather. It's pretty much what I expect every day, but definitely not fun. Catch 10, no. We're gonna go do the Space Duck, because he's a cool guy, and I like Space Ducks. Not really, I just want the Shundo. And also up that way is pretty good for birds, typically. A couple of my shiny birds have been caught on that street. Magnemite. And we got 2 10s going in, let's see it. Number 1. Ooh, is the Beldum. Okay, number 2. Ah, it's the Tink Hammer Baby. Rachel's back, you're driving? I've showed it a couple times. I'm holding 2 phones and an umbrella and walking across the road and stuff, so The hail you can't really see. Snow shows up on camera, but hail is like, it almost looks like rain on camera. But I think you can take my word for it. I definitely wouldn't lie about having awful conditions. I would do anything to not have them. Let's go to this side of the road and we'll cross. Mr. Chin Chow? What about you, Gulpin? Gulpin is also a huge no. Let's try to catch that Chungus again. The big boy Chungus. I was seeing a lot of these yesterday, like quite a few. And I guess we might as well farm a couple excellent throws. Gotta get the 1,000 excellent throws to get to level 80. And these are just like shooting fish in a barrel. These are super easy. But it goes to show, this guy's such a pain to catch. Also, oh man, that bus just soaked me. He just went through a big puddle. If anyone wants this Cresselia raid on the friends list, let me know. We'll stop it and do that if this light ever changes. Which it looks like it's changing now. All right, happy days. And yeah, up this street, specifically near this gym, I tend to see a lot of big spawns. Saw like a Dragonite here once. Venusaur, have caught multiple birds up this way, so I have high hopes something cool will come. Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, man, the puddles here are getting huge. Almost every car that goes by is soaking me. And here we go, 2K going in. Come on. It's a Pichu again. Which Pokemon do I have the most candy for? Probably Mankey. Like 36-ish K, I think. Blaziken has a Shadow Aura. Yeah, I know. It's just glitching. Shadow Mega Blaziken would be sick, though. Hey, Bacon, I really appreciate you. I said that before, man. Honestly, especially this time of the year is super, super rough from like 1,000 different angles for a lot of things. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Magmar. That is not a shiny. Jigglypuff. Okay. Not the daily inside spawn I wanted to see. Tadbulb. Let me incubate that 2K again. Wait, we didn't get a 2K? What is happening? Oh, we already spun that, that's why. Just say the Go Plus should have already spun that by now. Happy days, a couple more 2Ks. Beautiful. Get one more spawn and we'll run this raid. Zigzagoon. Not shiny, and also the Pika. The what do you know is not shiny either. We made it here just on time for the Space Duck. How do you acquire that much candy? Catching everything that you see like I do, playing every day. So mainly from like doing, I would say like calm days. Most calm days are double candy and stuff. Using Megas to catch too. But certain Pokemon are just very common to encounter, stuff like Mankey and Machop. And I tend to get a ton of candy for those without even meaning to. I think I actually have like 40k Eevee candy too. Something pretty insane. You get a 96 shiny Electivire and a 96 Blaziken from a trade. Nice. Spam out some more Invatitos. I don't know, Bacon. I don't know. I think they're fun. Sometimes YouTube doesn't think, though. I don't know. The YouTube thing has the opposite opinion some days. We got me and Ducky in here. A cozy lobby. As long as we get 3, we'll be fine. Garlic hopping in. Shane hopping in. I'm back to hands-free umbrella. The wind is so strong, it's just wedged up against my neck. 5 of us. Nice. Let's do it. We got Davey hopping in here. I haven't seen Davey in ages. Cozy gang, says Ducky. I can't believe I finally got one of these today. We got Karen hopping in too. Jordan. All right, there we go. Got some familiar faces jumping in the raid. Love to see that. All right, thanks, Bacon. I appreciate you, man. How much Stardust do you think you make per day? It depends. I mean, I spend quite a bit of it on Dialga. Whoa, my umbrella's flying away. But I also put on Star Pieces while I'm running my daily incense. So I would say average, if there's no events, a couple 100,000 dust per day. It really is tapered off this time of the year, man, because it's very, very tough to find a window to be able to actually be outside and grind and stuff, just because our weather is so harsh, man. Not to keep bringing it up, but it really does make grinding nearly impossible sometimes. Hey, Antonio, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How about you? May kick me because I'm in the car, says Shane. I hope not. Hopefully you're fine. It's usually only if you're going real fast. I've noticed that, like, you can join remotes in the car, but if you're going like over like 80 or 90, then it kicks you out. Forgot to ask, what's the main goal today? Try to hatch Shiny Tadbulb. It is the new shiny. Well, hatch or encounter it in the wild. But yeah, Shiny Tadbulb I'm looking for. And then, of course, just Galarian birds. I'm always looking for those every day. Which, thankfully, we did see one bird already. And I'm hoping that we can see another one. There's Mareep Spotlight Hour coming up soon, but I don't know if I'm too interested in that. To be brutally honest, I didn't play the Calm Day. If it was nice weather, for sure. But I don't know about the Mareep Calm Day today. It is definitely a cool shiny, though. If you don't have a shiny Mareep, go for it. I think that the bonus is double Evo XP, which is my least favorite. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens on this one. Looking for a 2041. Actually, no, it's not weather boost, so 1633. And this one is terrible. This is a 1537. Got lots of friendship. There we go. Some stuff, some things. We're at 20 of 80 raids. Not too bad for pretty much 24 hours. And a non-shiny again. All right. Have it your way at BK. Let's continue. Let's continue walking. Let's tack on another tiny little bit to Dialga here. Just so it'll get to Spotlight Hour. That plus the 8 we have is the better part anyways. Come on, give me a bird now. For anyone that wasn't here, we did see Articuno. We got a couple shinies today. Hatched a Hundo Pichu. So there's been some wins on the day. But the eggs in terms of shinies have not paid off for us yet. We're picking up way too many 5 and 10k eggs. So hopefully we can get back to picking up eggs that we actually want. Also, I'm going to go up this street where those 2 stops are. Because I saw a Zapdos there kind of recently. My umbrella's getting bounced around like crazy in this wind. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll go up this way and see. Actually, there was one week we got a Moltres here, one week we got a Zapdos. But this is kind of like an obscure side street I don't usually take. Mr. Meowth. Give these guys a spin too. Hi, Zena. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Hopefully, see you again soon. Helioptile. The Chinchou back there. I feel like he's going to shine soon. I don't love this shiny, but it's been a while since I got one, and he's been very common. You got a Shundo Clauncher? No way, Timothy. That's sick, man. Clauncher is one of my favorite shinies ever. I've been trying to trade for it and hunt them when they come to the wild and stuff, but GG's on that. Mr. Durant. Flabébé. It's not shiny, so that's good. What about the Weedler? Favorite legendary? Ho-Oh. I'm a big fan of the bird. I'm a big Gen 1 and Gen 2 guy. And if we think about Gen 1, there's not that many legendaries. But yeah, Ho-Oh has always been my guy. Always seemed very special to me. So all up this little part of this street here, we're on high alert for birds. This is where I'm expecting to see one. Especially like right where this Caterpie is. This crosswalk, for some reason, man, seems to always have birds. Like, not always, obviously, but it's a very, very good spot to check. I've caught 2 different shiny birds there, and I think 2 or 3 non-shinies I've caught there too. And on top of that, I've seen dozens of birds in that spot. Pika. The Swellow. So technically a rare spawn, but not the bird I want to come across right now. Ho and Lugia are beautiful. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Lugia guy. I think Lugia's okay. But the Ho-Oh, man, especially the shiny, top tier. Yeah, what do you want to see, Daniel? I can't go through my entire account because I'm walking around in a rainstorm and reading 2 phones and trying to play the game normally. But if you want to see something specific, I can. That one's a no. How about you? Mr. Baniri? Come on, man. Up here. Our next spawn point is a big one. Make it a bird, please. Ho was the first legendary in the series? Like the anime series? Yeah, I think it was, right? But it's technically not the first one they came out with because Gen 1 had 4 legendaries, Mewtwo, and then the Kanto birds. Come on, give me a bird here. That's not a bird. It's Voltorbius Maximus. Catch the best top? I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I have some cool stuff. Definitely have some pretty awesome things. But I can't go through all of them for sure. But there is some big things in the account, especially this guy right here is a Shundo Groudon. Some nice stuff. We got 2 eggs going in, a 5 and a 2. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Indeedee. Number 2 is the Pichu. Man, they're making this work. They do not want to shine. Everything in there is 1 in 64 shiny boosted. So, like, it's a matter of time. It's going to happen. But, man, they've been a little bit rough. Stingy on the eggs. You have 12,000 Eevee candies? I don't know exactly how many I have. 42,000. It's because there's 2 calm days for it. And, like, Eevee spawns all over the place. I farmed trades for these and stuff, too. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Kind of an easier candy to come across. Geodude. Sad I didn't start Pokemon GO earlier. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me as well. I didn't really give it the time of day for a while because I thought like mobile games suck. I still kind of think they do. Aside from this one, of course. Okay, let's spin the gym and then we'll incubate those together. Want to make sure we can get them both together in case they're 2s. It's much nicer hatching batches of eggs. When one's hatching here and there, it's just kind of annoying. That spawned a 2. Wow, okay. Finally getting some good drop rates again. Sweet. The best account I've seen? I mean, I play pretty much every single day, right? This is... I play more or less like it's a job type thing, right? I enjoy doing it, but I mean, I'm very consistent playing every day, so... The more you play, the better stuff you get. Like anything in life, the more work you put into it, the better stuff you get out, generally speaking. It's water in my chat phone, it says. It says charging is on hold because there's water in the port. That's not good. My poor chat phone, taking it on the chin. Resh or Zek? I like Resh. Both great, but I personally am a fan of Resh a little bit more. The shine is a little bit better. The design of the Pokemon I like a little bit better too. I don't know, I always thought Resh was kind of awesome. Tadbulb, not shiny. This guy, again, is a full odds in the wild, and I think it's shiny boosted from the eggs. So it's spawning enough that you may pick one up in the wild. But more than likely, I'm banking on probably seeing one from an egg. Which we should have 2 eggs going in like a second here. In a couple more steps, we should have another, I think, 2 2Ks. Like Resh as well? Yeah. I mean, Zekrom's awesome too, but if I had to pick one, I definitely like the Resh. Another Cabbage Head Swadloon. What an awful spawn. I don't like those. And 2Ks. Eggs, sir? Should be any second, man. I feel like anytime I look at my egg progress, it takes twice as long to hatch them after. Maybe it's all in my head, but it definitely feels that way. I'm just gonna not click anything until those eggs hatch, because I don't want to miss the animation. If you're like in an encounter, sometimes it'll auto-hatch them. We'll check him first. Gonna say, just in case he's shiny. But yeah, it always hurts when like you miss the egg hatch animation, especially if it's shiny. Because that's what you're looking for, man. You want to see those sparkles. What's up, Sarah? Dude, really? They're still at 0.9? They've been at 0.9 since I was at that gym. So they're going to tell me all that distance right there is not 0.1 kilometers. Dialga or Palkia? Dialga for me. All right, here we go. Let's see 3 2Ks going in. Number 1 is the Pichu. Number 2. Oh, the Toxel in number 3. Oh, another Toxel. Dang, man. Those have potential. Any more daily incense? I mean, it's going to be Spotlight Hour, so I don't like to run the daily incense past Spotlight, because you just pretty much get the Spotlight Hour spawns. So I will let it run out Because, yeah, it's 6 o'clock, which is in 10 minutes from now. It's going to be the spotlight. There's a couple other good spots I'm going to go past, though. We can still clutch a bird. Kyogre or Groudon? Good luck on the Mareep spawns? Yeah, I don't know if we'll play it, to be honest. Weather's getting way worse here, and Mareep is not something that I actually need right now. I mean, I'd take more of them for sure, but weather-wise, man, it's been kind of a tough day for me to survive this weather, if I'm being honest. After several hours, you start to get thoroughly marinated. Snom has his twin in here now. This corner used to be pretty good for the birds, too. Sounds a Tadbulb. That is not shiny. And did they re-incubate eggs? Oh, we gotta grab some eggs still. Dude, how did I not get an egg from that spin? Looks like the Go Plus already got to that, but I didn't get an egg for it. Harry with 20%! Yeah, that is a boo. You're better than that, Harry. You're supposed to be Hundo Harry. We have expectations here for you now. You get about to become a block like Avalugg? Yeah, I don't know. It's usually okay for a few hours. But yeah, Canada weather, I mean, it's not a coincidence that people decide to not hang out outside in the winter, because it's, you know, it's bone-chillingly cold. So I can usually do it for a while, but when it's raining, as soon as you get wet when there's bad weather, it really intensifies how fast your body loses heat, unfortunately. What about you? Hey, what's up, Di? How you doing? Come on, give me a bird, man. This street, like I said, is very good for birds, historically. But we'll have to see. Have to see if there's any more birds left in this old incense. We got one today so far. One Articuno. It's been like a little bit of everything today. Got a couple of shinies, got a hundo, got a bird, right? Like, it hasn't been that bad, but the luck hasn't been off the charts. So up by this gym, where the Blissey is, it's actually where I had a Galarian Zapdos despawn on me once. And I caught a shiny Articuno there in September or October. So I have a lot of history with birds at this particular gym. The Dialga effect, yeah, that's what I've been talking about for a little bit. I'm not going to be extending it because Mareep Spotlight Hour is coming up. So if you run the daily incense on a Spotlight Hour, you just get Mareeps. So I don't really want to do that. You're pretty much just paying a premium on daily incense for that. But here we go. We got 3 2Ks going in. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Pichu. Number 2. Oh, the Tadbulb. Number 3. Oh, another Tadbulb. Come on, man. Yo, that's the right hatch, just not shiny. Man, those are close. All 1 in 64. I like that we're hatching the right thing. Just don't like that they're deciding to not shine, of course. Getting close. I feel like it's coming soon. It's fine. And that was a 5K, which is not fine. I've noticed it's every now and then you'll spin a stop that doesn't give you an egg. Like, it's uncommon, but it seems like it's possible you can just not get an egg from spinning stops sometimes. Yveltal or Xerneas? I think Xerneas. I like Yveltal a lot, though. That's a tough call. That's a really tough one. Oh, yo. I would lose my freaking mind for this shiny. I don't have this in my account yet. I would go crazy for this. Come on. Okay. Alright. Cool to see him. Always happy to get a Kecleon. That thing is just such a menace to get. Hey, what's up, Termite? Get Termite's like goal up there. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. That's awesome. Happy days on that. Let's also check this guy. It's only 2 eggs I picked up, right? And we'll incubate them all now. I was gonna wait, but we're wasting distance doing that. Might as well just get them cooking. It's like almost impossible to have a full batch of 2Ks without picking up a 5 or a 10 or whatever. You're still 0 for 10 for that challenge. Wait, on 0 for 10? On which challenge? The walking? Hey, Leggy, what's up? Got a 98 Poltergeist from the Go Pass. Nice. That's cool. I haven't even checked those yet, man. I should check mine at some point. All of my Go Pass stuff is just in there marinating at the moment. The Geodude, come on, man. We have some last-minute daily incense magic. I'm still like, I mean, it was very exciting to see that Articuno today, just because the snow background, he looked gorgeous. And it was kind of exciting that I thought he was going to catch for a brief second too. But maybe we have one more bird left in these last couple minutes of daily. That would be sweet if we do. Helioptile. Yo, Kristen with the 2 says, hello, talented influencer. Thank you very much for the 2. Good to see you. How's your day been, Kristen? Any luck with the eggs have you been hatching? But show some love for Kurton Derulo, the one and only, the legendary. Oh, Jay, you mean for those? The Kekleons from the quest? Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as soon as you need something in this game, the game knows and starts making it tougher to find them. I definitely feel that way sometimes. Oh my god, holy rain here. Rain has been absolutely brutal today. I mean, it's been like rain and snow and hail at all different points. But now it's just kind of a heavy rain. Ducky says, hello, talented mod. She really is. Kurton is #1 in our hearts. Haven't had a great day, so I haven't got much to play today. Oh man, sorry to hear that. I hope tomorrow's a better day. That sucks. Hopefully, our last spot for the daily inset's gonna be a bird right here. Come on, make it a bird, like right now. It will be the last spawn off the daily. Do we get anything? What is happening? Yo, don't do me like this. It's happened a few times where I don't get a spawn. Oh no, dude, they're not gonna give me a spawn? Yo, they ripped us off. 30 seconds without a spawn is actually crazy. All right, GG's to the daily incense. Man, I hate when it does that. Every now and then the whole last minute doesn't give you a spawn. Rhyperior and the Articuno were the highlights of that daily incense for sure. But dang, that was a rough ending. I was hoping to get one last spawn there. Not really sure why it does that. It's been happening more and more lately too. Yo, Cash, what's up, man? Hope you've been well too. How's your luck been with the eggs? How'd you do on the raid day? We did hatch this guy today. No shinies from the eggs yet, but the nice Hundo Pichu's been cool. A couple of shinies, including finally that stupid space duck. So that's nice. Wonder if I have any other eggs that are gonna pop. It looks like we're gonna have a 5 and 2 2s in a couple minutes here. Actually, probably just about a minute from now. No, didn't catch the Kuno. It ran. It rolled twice. It was looking real nice, but he decided to flee like a dingus. Another 2K, great. Okay, at least we're picking up the right eggs now. Game is running so bad. There we go, 5K going in by itself. Let's see what this one has. 5K is a random pig. What's up, Reese? Reese is back. Good to see you, man. Okay, let's see. Those 2Ks should be hatching by the time I get to this next street up here. This whole event is basically, I would say, egg focused. Like, yeah, Watchroll's gonna be spawning in the wild after that challenge is done or whatever, but I don't think that's that exciting. I think that the main chase for most people are the Toxel and the Tadbulb and the eggs. And I mean, at least we're hatching tons of them. I don't know how many eggs I hatched today, but it's gotta be a lot. I guess it would show us potentially if I go to my weekly thing here. 82 eggs hatched. So of course that's partly from yesterday too, right? But that's quite a few eggs. No shiny Tadbulb yet, no. But I have a batch of eggs going in here in a sec. So we're gonna see. By the time I cross this road, I think. But man, oh my god, what a rough weather day. This day has kicked my butt, man. When I was driving here, I was like, it's gonna be fine. And it has been a non-stop struggle of wind and wetness. Tadbulb, please, come on. Not a shiny here either, a 210. And eggs. And eggs. The distance will catch up in a sec. Eggs are gonna be hatching. How many shinies today? Only 2. Get two shinies, a bird, and also a Hundo Pichu. Okay, I gotta wait to cross this way now, but they should be hatching. Oh no. Alright, he's turning, we're good. I heard the wee-woos coming. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get the cross. It's a full odds? Yeah, full odds in the wild, and I think it's boosted in eggs. But here we go, 2-2's going in. Let's see some magic. Come on, number 1 is the Toxel. Number 2, it's the Tadbulb. They're the right ones I want to hatch. They're just not shiny. How close is a 501? It's up there. Then, of course, we know 415 is the hundo for the boy Toxel. But dang, man. The bird clock. Yeah, that's the one you cross the road there. Any shadow raids? Just that Cresselia up there. I mean, holy man. That day was definitely more than I bargained for. But guys, I am going to wrap for the day. I'm thoroughly soaked and pretty exhausted from this storm I've been grinding in for hours. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream, though. I really appreciate it. We did pretty well. We're going to keep working on these eggs. Really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't want to go live next. But big thank you for hanging out today, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.